What's going on, you guys? Sorry to run a little late, but the show starts right now. Who you got? Episode 3. Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. And yeah, there's a few things I want to talk about before I open up the panel. I don't know if these things are just said because it sounds good for promotion or I don't know, right? This is the whole resume competition argument. I think Errol Spence himself kind of debunked it in a way, right? I mean, you could kind of nitpick and take this little sound bite that you're about to hear and take it for what you will. But I mean, look, salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button for your boy. Let's see who's in here. Salute to D Luckett for the super chat early. What's going on, bro? Rice Eater, salute. Fino D Abelango, what's going on? Hollow Ninja, salute. Yeah, man. I seen dudes making fun of EJ with his new stretching techniques that he had and stuff. You know, there's memes and videos of that. You know. But going into this thing, man, Derek James, I don't think he knows, right? I don't think he knows what's gonna happen. I don't think he he the key word thinking because he didn't know nothing as far as like anything about the fight. He thinks like I don't know. And we saw Derek James and Terence Crawford have their little altercation. We saw how that went, right? Some people may took it one way as to where Crawford I don't know. Who was in the wrong there? I don't know. But wait till some more people get in the building. Hold up, man. See, this is what I'll be saying, man. Sometimes certain times they say stuff that sounds good for the cameras and for promotion for certain situations. I don't know. The guys be finding this stuff, man. I don't be looking for this stuff. Guys be finding this stuff, and you know, like here you go. What's this?
Fight for undisputed. You know, I got 3 belts. He got 1 belt, but you know, he fought a lot of great competition. We're fighting for undisputed. You know, I got 3 belts. He got 1 belt, but you know, he fought a lot of great competition. We're fighting for undisputed.
Man, I can't hear
You
nothing
know,
on my
I
end.
got 3 belts. He got 1 belt, but you know, he fought a
He
lot
said,
of
"Yeah,
great
you sound like you
competition.
don't know
We're
nothing."
fighting for
That's right.
undisputed. You know, I
Tell
got
me
3
what you know
belts. He
though.
got 1 belt, but
You come
you
on
know, he
here
fought a lot
and
of
you tell
great
me what the
competition.
fuck you know
We're
though.
fighting for undisputed. You know,
Right?
I got 3
See, a lot of
belts. He got
dudes be
1
in these
belt,
comment
but
sections.
you know, he fought a lot of
They
great competition. We're
just say
fighting
these
for
hollow comments.
undisputed.
They don't have no
You know,
substance
I
behind the
got
shit
3
they be
belts. He
saying.
got 1 belt,
It's a
but
bunch of
you know,
bullshit
he fought a
because
lot
they
of
have
great
no
competition.
rebuttal
We're fighting for
for the
undisputed.
arguments I be
You
throwing
know,
out there.
I got
They don't
3
have no
belts. He got
rebuttal,
1
so they'll
belt,
have
but
stupid shit
you know,
like,
he
"Yeah, you
fought a
sound like
lot
you
of
don't know
great
nothing."
competition.
Okay, tell me what
We're
I don't
fighting for
know. Tell me,
undisputed. You know,
enlighten me
I
then,
got 3
since you
belts.
the
He got 1
boxing
belt, but
expert up on
you
this
know, he fought
motherfucker.
a lot of great competition. We're fighting for undisputed. You know, I got 3 belts. He got 1 belt, but you
I've
know,
been
he
doing this
fought a
shit for
lot
a
of great
long
competition.
motherfucking time.
We're fighting for
I never
undisputed.
claimed
You
to
know,
know
I
everything
got 3
about
belts. He
boxing.
got 1 belt, but
You
you know,
only
he
know what
fought a
you
lot of
know.
great competition.
Shit.
We're fighting
So
for
fighters,
undisputed.
you may
You know,
say
I
they
got
don't
3
know what the
belts.
fuck
He
they
got
be
1
talking
belt,
about
but
sometimes, and they
you know,
actually
he fought a
partake in
lot
this
of great
shit.
competition. We're fighting for undisputed. You know, I
So you
got
tell
3
me
belts.
what you
He got
know.
1 belt, but you know, he fought a lot of great competition. We're fighting for undisputed. You know,
Hey, look,
I got
man.
3
Oh, y'all
belts.
can
He
still
got
hear
1
that? Hold
belt,
up.
but you know, he fought a lot of great.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. What Spence said Crawford fought great competition, right? Spence said Crawford fought great competition. So I mean, I never knocked Crawford's resume. I followed his career. I know what it is. I knew what it was. A lot of those dudes was Olympians and shit, undefeated dudes, stuff like that. They just wasn't popular. You know what I'm saying? And then when he got up in there and beat him up, they was never nothing. And that happened for everybody for Bud. Even Porter, guys like Porter and Kell Brook. Oh, well, they was never nothing. So it's going to be the same thing. Like it might be even the same for Spence. Oh well, he wasn't even that good for real. Y'all better not do that. Oh well, Spence wasn't that good for real. But Spence himself said that Crawford fought great competition, man. 1 minute he said he don't fought nobody. The next minute he's saying that Crawford fought great competition. So, I mean, look, it is what it is. You don't want to downplay your opposition, especially to somebody like this guy he probably talking to in this interview. Probably don't know too much about boxing. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to say to somebody who don't know much about boxing, "Oh well, nah, man, my opponent, yeah, he ain't fighting nobody." But this fight may not, a casual fan don't understand what that really means or nothing like that. So they'll really take it like, oh shit, he ain't fighting nobody. Like, so, but yeah, he said he fought great fighter. So maybe it was that type of interview to where this guy didn't know nothing about boxing. You know what I'm saying? But when he was on there with Gilly the Kid and them, the conversation was a little bit different. He didn't say Crawford fought great competition. He said that Crawford didn't fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, right? Salute to D Lucky for a super chat. He says these dudes will call you delusional Bud fans. Give an honest, opinionated breakdown on how Bud wins. They don't want logic breakdown. They can't argue. Not, bro. They can't argue. D. They never can argue, bro. Like anything, any rebut that I do see, it's just stuff like your channel this or just stuff that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Shit that just don't mean nothing. And it's like, okay, but tell me where I'm wrong at though. Or tell me, give me a reason how Spence is going to beat Crawford. Nobody knows. Oh well, you just going to see, man down. It's like, all right, but let me get a logical breakdown. How Spence go get the job done? Nah, they can't do it, bro. Salute D Lucky for another super chat, man. Much love to you, bro. What's going on, Graylin Jones? T.Y. Boogie, salute. So, I mean, look, man. Errol Spence, all this stuff that, like, he didn't fight nobody and stuff, I think that's bullshit. I would like, after this fight, to put that whole narrative to rest. Simply because, I mean, it don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? It really just don't mean shit. Let me open up the panel. You said that was Big Boy interview right there. Who was Big Boy? You talking about Big Boy from Outkast? Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, check it out with this one right here. Bruce Shushu said that size won't be a factor in the fight with Bud, man. Let's check it out. I don't know if I can't hear it on my end for whatever reason, some of my audio, but you guys could probably hear it. Just press 1 if you guys can hear it.
One thing that I kind of took me back a little bit was the size difference. Now, do you think Spence being a little bigger, do you think that's going to play any part in this?
That's not going to matter. That's not going to matter, bro. Like, I'm telling you this right now, and it's not even because, like, I'm just smaller than Crawford, but, like, I be play fighting with this dude, right? Yo, this dude is solid.
With Crawford.
This dude is solid, bro. Like, he's like one of those Tommy Hearns, wiry, solid dudes, and people don't know. People don't pay attention. But this dude got a wrestling background for
yeah, I was gonna say that,
bro. Like if his sons, he got his sons in wrestling and everything like that. But I feel like he knows certain things. Like if you watch that Sean Porter fight, him and Sean Porter was kind of like roughing him up to the ropes, and he had a moment to where he looked at him and smiled and turned him back on the ropes so effortlessly. They use like wrestling techniques. All of that size and all that stuff is not gonna matter. I promise you, it's not gonna matter. And then plus, Crawford hitting like that. He's punching like that. And then he switched to where it's like, all right, it's time to take you out. I'm gonna take you out.
So Shoo said that basically the size won't play a factor in the fight. He don't think the size is gonna be a factor in the fight. I don't really think the size is gonna be a factor. Because really lately in boxing anyway, size really don't look like it's been too much of a factor. You've seen a lot of smaller dudes really get down on some of these bigger guys. So I don't think size is necessarily a factor. You're a smaller target. And if you're a dude that got something, you can get that guy hell. So yeah. What's going on, OG? Salute. You says Bud can get away and defend what Spence is throwing at him, but Spence cannot defend the multi-prong. Yeah, that's what I think too, bro. I'm interested in seeing if Spence could really if he can really be able to defend if Crawford's really on the assault. Like if Crawford's really coming for him, how will he be able to really deal with the attack? Will he just stand his ground and just fight back? You know, because that'd probably be some of his best chances to get something off on Crawford is when they engage in these exchanges. But if he try to play this boxing game with Bud, then he probably get counter punched down boxed all fucking night. So yeah, man, this is why Derek James don't seem too confident. Even still, when we're talking about the fight with Terence Crawford, because he don't know how his fight is going to be able to deal with the dude. If Crawford's putting the pressure on him, how is he going to be able to deal with Crawford putting the pressure on him? Will Spence stand his ground and leave himself open to getting countered with something that he may not see? He's in there with a guy with a longer reach. You know what I'm saying? He's not always in there with guys with longer reach than him, guys that's faster than him, that can really capitalize on the mistakes. Salute to Rice Eater for the super chat. He said Spence all over the place, trying to convince himself based off DJ and fanboy narrative saying Bud competition week after he destroyed Porter EJ. Yeah, man. Look, man. Errol Spence knows that's bullshit. That the competition Crawford fought was because when he first heard about the Averesian knockout, what he said? He said Crawford always get down, something like that. He said he was impressed with the knockout. Basically, he didn't really downplay it. But then in another instance, he said dude was a bum. So I don't know, bro. Spence do be all over the place, like you said. He do. Yeah, he do, man. Now that I think about that whole scenario, yeah, he do be all over the place, man. But that knockout was impressive. The knockout that he hit Averesian with was really nice, bro. Like that shit was nice. That was nice. That was some high level shit he did, bro. And that's something that Spence got to watch out for. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is why Spence fans just really hoping and praying, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that to like say that Spence don't have no chance at all, but when I see a lot of the Spence guys that be on a soapbox and stuff, they don't. It's just like a hope and a prayer, bro. Like they just really hope that Spence can win. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, man, I know this dude got the job done. Then they start to trolling and shit like that. Mauricio Suleiman, by the way, answered this.
What are you doing?
About Spence talking about the money. Mauricio Suleiman said he'll be glad to talk about it, and he was being really transparent about it. You know, Spence want to know where that money going. But yeah, he do be all over the place. He knows that Terence Crawford is going to be a tough fight. Derek James knows it. You know what I'm saying? Even Stephen A. Smith seemed to have changed his pick because I remember early on he had Spence beating Crawford early on, but now he's saying that Bud's gonna win. Now he's saying Bud gonna win. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes, you know, changing their pick. Salute to Sly Tendencies for the super. He says, happy Fish Fry July. Let's go. Salute to you, man. Much love, bro. He says, well, for starters, EJ will smash Crawford. 1, Spence is a natural welterweight. 2, he fought more champions at welterweight. And yes, size does matter. Spence is way bigger. The pressure would be too much. Okay. Let's see. He will smash. He said he will smash Crawford. 1. Oh man, I don't think it. Look, man, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it if Errol Spence is gonna go up in there and just crush Terence Crawford, bro. Just go up in there and just crush him. Terence Crawford, just go crush him. Just go up in there. He's faster than Bud. He's stronger than Bud. He's styling and profiling Bud. He's countering Bud. Bud can't do nothing with him. Oh man, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. He's spinning Bud, check hooking on Bud, switching stances on Bud. Yeah, I can't wait to see it, bro. I don't think that natural size stuff is going to be a factor. Let's check it out. He's been at that weight for a long time. It may be detriment to him. When we go see the week of the fight, how Spence looks on them scales. He's been in the welterweight for a long time. He's been a big welterweight. Yeah, that could work out. That could be bad against him. He may need speed for this fight. He may need some speed for this fight against Terence Crawford. You big and slow up in there. This dude's piecing you up and shit, countering the shit out of you. Your jab can't even get off because you're getting countered every time. The next thing you know, you in the high guard shelled up somewhere because you don't know what the fuck to do. Crawford ain't no Ugas, dog. Crawford is not a docile Ugas. He's not. He's not docile by any means. He's not, bro. Spence gonna have to give it his all in this fucking fight. That's my game plan for Spence. Give it your all and be willing to take one to give one. Because you're not gonna be able to outbox the dude. You're not gonna outbox him. You're not gonna outbox him. You gotta go up in there and beat Crawford's legs up. You gotta hit him in the balls. You gotta get kind of dirty. You gotta hold him like you like to do sometimes. You hold him with one hand, hit him with the other. Yeah, you gotta do a lot of dirty shit up in there. It may backfire on you, but that's what you gotta do. All this going up in there crushing them, nah, bro, it's not gonna be that easy. And we all know it's never that easy. You just can't just go up in there and just crush a guy. It's not that easy, bro. Triple G barely crushed Kell Brooks. Shit, it took him 5 rounds to crush Kell Brooks. Shit, Crawford got him out there at 4. I think Triple G took like 5 or 6. You can't just, and he's a guy who was 2 weight classes smaller. Mikey went 12 with Spence, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mikey went 12 with him, dog. So how if he didn't crush little Mike, how you gonna crush Crawford, bro? Crawford's not a pressure fighter. But he showed that facet of his game, though. I've seen Crawford pressure plenty of guys. Stalk him down, pressure him. He said Crawford haven't even fought top guys at 140. See, you just got into boxing in, bro. Salute to D Lucky for the super chat. He says, just because you're big doesn't mean you're good in the clinch. It's going to be a boxing masterclass until Bud lands the shot that he doesn't see coming. Bud drops Spence in the 3rd, stops him in 8. Wow, so you got it in 8. I'm gonna remember this, D. I'm gonna be watching the fight. I'm gonna remember D said Bud go drop him in the 3rd. I'm gonna see if he go drop him in the 3rd. And then if that happens, I'm like, oh shit, let me see if he go stop him in the 8. I'm telling you, bro. Stylistically, Spence might be a easier fight than some of these other dudes, bro. Because Spence isn't necessarily an unpredictable fighter. He's not like a guy it's not like you don't know what Spence is going to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Spence is going to come out there and, you know, out of nowhere be like just some lightning twitchy, super fast, explosive punching fighter. No, that's not about to happen overnight, bro. Spence is a seek and destroy fighter who really breaks guys down with volume. He's not he's almost like a Black Golovkin. He's not some dude that's gonna go up in there and bronze bomber you, dog. Now, if Spence was that type of fighter, yeah. A guy like Wilder who's explosive and just can punch and just knock you out and shit. A Julian Jackson type of dude, just lethal. Yes, dangerous for Crawford. But Spence ain't that guy, bro. He's a guy that's gonna have to really get that volume up on you. And while he's getting that volume up off on you, a guy like Crawford is gonna see openings. He's gonna see things. He's gonna get your timing and rhythm down. He's gonna get it down, bro. I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see how Spence is gonna do it. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat. He says, Bud got 50 plus styles he can fight with. He can change them at any time. Spence only got one. Bud by round 10. Man, I'm interested, you guys. I'm really interested in seeing how Spence is gonna really go about this fight. Y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. Anybody want to come in and give their thoughts on the fight, man? Put the link in the chat again. Salute to Ben Trill for the student said, why would you dilute the quality of your opposition pre-fight? You just make win less. Yeah, you know, that's really what it is, Ben Trill. You know what I'm saying? Spence ain't, you know, he said Crawford fought great competition. You know what I'm saying? He fought great competition. Salute to everybody in the panel. What's going on? Joey Jam, to go stop Spence. Sean T, salute.
What's
Salute.
up? What up,
Salute.
What's going on?
What's happening?
How y'all feeling, man?
Good, man. Boxing's looking great so far.
Yes, sir.
Anxious, goddammit, anxious.
So what's going on, Sean T, man? How you feeling, man? Give me something about Spence, man. How Spence gonna do this, man?
Man, listen, man. He about to brutalize this dude, man. Straight up. Like, man. Hey, man, it's a long time coming, man. Come on, Bushido. You already know the business. I hear it in your voice, man. You getting a little nervous, your damn self.
So you say I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, hey, because listen, man, like, man, y'all been talking shit for some years, man. So, you know, after the 29th, man, you know, hey, listen, Bushido, we got enough room on this bandwagon, man. Come on over to the Errol Spence side. Straight up.
What's up, Bushido?
That wagon about to break down, Shanti. That wagon on this last wheel.
Hey, that's why we keep spares.
Hey, but I came on to see it was some dude. He's wrote a 3-paragraph comment. I'm like, I'm not reading all that. Telling us to explain how Bud gonna win. And he said that in the first sentence, and then he said he could tell us how Spence gonna win. So I told him I only read the first 2 sentences. I'm not reading a 3-paragraph comment. Come to Bushido at 8:30. We live. And then I just hit him again and said, we live right now. He ain't going to show up, though. He just want to chat on comment section. That's all.
Hey, hold up real quick. Salute to Rice Eater for the super chat. He says, that tired pressure argument, LOL. Porter, Horn, Postal, all big pressure fighters, 6 KO streak. David Alvarez was a preview, KO'd him in the pocket. Yeah, that's man. True. Yeah,
nobody,
bro.
And Spence ain't a more pressure fighter than Porter.
Nah, hell no, he's not, bro.
So that, you know,
let's not forget about Gamboa.
That whole pressure shit right there. That's crazy.
Right, that's what I wanted to talk about. Gamboa, like why all the Spence fans think that if Gamboa, rocked them good, you know what I'm saying, and had him on wobbly legs, that they think that Spence gonna do the same thing. First of all, Gamboa he was in the 140-pound division. So you fighting against somebody that was the same weight as him. So it's no difference just because he was a smaller guy. Secondly, Gamboa was, he was a technician too. And, he was very elusive and fast.
And he was the favorite too. He was the favorite in that fight.
Exactly. And Spence ain't doing that. So I don't know how they can compare that.
Because the reason they bring that up, I'll say, is just like they always bring up when Floyd, they say 5 times he got hurt. Videos about that in 50 fights. That's all you can do. It's like they don't got shit else to look at but Gamboa and Kowalowski. They have no other errors in Bud's career to look at. And he stopped both of them in the same round that it happened. So it's just like they just talking really, man.
I mean, you gotta find something, bro. You gotta find something. They did it with Floyd too. You gotta find something.
Yeah.
And it sticks.
And that's what I think it is. That's what I think it is. And it's like when it happens, they're not gonna be satisfied. They're gonna still talk when he get knocked out, but it ain't gonna be as much.
Who get knocked out? Who get knocked out?
Spence by round 10.
Because look, everybody keeps talking about, even the reporters talking about. So You don't think the layoff is going to give him this and that? Like, why y'all keep talking? No, not the layoff, the car accident. Don't bring up the car accident because
Oh yeah, they're getting those excuses ready, bro. They're getting those excuses ready.
Right, he's fought twice since the car accident. If that's a problem, he shouldn't have took the fight, just like y'all said for Ryan Garcia. If the car accident is a problem, if the layoff is a problem, he shouldn't have took the fight. I don't want to hear none of that.
But who's saying that? Who's saying something about a car accident?
Some of the Spence fans.
The dude on Fight Hype who do the interviews, he do it every time. He a Spence fan, and he said he wants Spence to win. And he said he keep bringing up, so you don't think the car accident is going to affect him? He tell everybody he asks questions.
Yeah, they're getting those excuses ready, bro. They're getting those excuses ready.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
In regards to that layoff, Spence's fought off multiple layoffs, so this shouldn't be any different.
So it ain't. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we know that, but they gonna use them excuses. But I'm not trying to hear none of that.
Yeah. Bro, listen, man. Listen, man. There are no excuses needed, man. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, man, this is going to be brutal, man. Your man's is going to wear down around the 6th or 7th round. I'm telling you right now.
But how so, Sean T? How so?
How so? I'm going to tell you like this, man. Crawford, which we already know, he's not a fast starter. That's number one. So I believe, no, when you only goddamn it hit Sean Porter 3 times in the first round, you wasn't throwing that many punches. You did. So I'm saying if he comes out and try to start fast, he's gonna blow his motherfucking wad, man. I'm telling you.
You think you just assuming that.
I mean, for me, I think that Bud, right? Bud can he can adapt to any style. You know what I'm saying? Bud can adapt to any style. I think Bud knows exactly what to do. He knows he's not fighting his average everyday Joe. You know, I think he'll adapt to the fight during the first round. And
exactly. And I think, look what happened to Kell Brook when he came out strong. It ended real early.
I say to what you said, bro, like you saying that he gonna blow his wad and get tired, but we never seen Bud ever get tired in one fight ever. So that's like wishful thinking. That never happened before. So
okay, let me ask you this.
Off that, really.
So which fighter has he fought the size of Errol Spence to bring that pressure?
Amir Khan. You saw what Amir Khan did during that first round, then he changed up.
Hold on, man. Did he just say Amir Khan?
I don't know who said Amir Khan, but you said
Amir Khan. I did. Hollow Ninja.
Amir Khan threw a lot of pressure, bro.
And then the moment that hold on, let me explain real quick. Okay, so in the first round, right, of Terence Crawford and Amir Khan, right? Amir Khan was trying to outbox him. He was throwing a whole bunch of punches. And what happened? Bud turned it around and knocked him down. I'm like, God damn. So he's not always a slow starter. He's not always a slow starter.
There we go.
Can I hold on. Can I ask y'all a quick question?
Latitude of this angle.
I'm always hearing how Kell Brook went up and fought Triple G and got his ass broken up and then came down and fought Spence and lost, right? So couldn't we say, since my man just brought up Amir Khan, didn't Amir Khan go up and fight Canelo and get his ass knocked out? Not knocked down.
That wasn't before the Crawford fight, though.
Yes, it was.
No,
yes, it was. Yes, it was.
It was right before,
buddy. But look, check it out. Amir Khan was outboxing Canelo until that knockout, bro. Like he was literally.
My point is.
Amir Khan fought Canelo, then Crawford.
My point is, did he not move up in weight, get his ass flatline, and come back down and try to fight Crawford? Yes or no?
I mean, he did. But I mean, that doesn't change how Bud fights. You know what I'm saying? I think Bud proved himself with that fight. Because Amir Khan is a dude who's known for, trying to throw a whole bunch of flurry of shots. And, you know his style, but his style didn't work against Bud.
And Bud is just too smart. Kell Brook either. Didn't Kell Brook beat his ass all around that ring?
No. With who? Amir Khan and Kell Brook?
Quick question.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
I'm just saying, Kell Brook beat the hell out of him too, right?
Yeah, but by that time he was already like washed up. I think he was super washed up.
When he fought Crawford, he was washed up.
I disagree. I think he still had some. I think it was still there, but.
Question. Who did Amir Khan fight before Terence Crawford? What was his fight? Who was his opponent?
Canelo.
No, I'll help you. It was Samuel Vargas.
Thank you.
Hold on. Saying it was Canelo. That was years before that.
It was not. He fought Canelo. He fought Canelo. Then he fought Phil LaGreco, and he blasted him in the first round. And then he fought Samuel Vargas next.
Thank you. Like I said earlier,
hold on a second. A journeyman a journeyman. A journeyman who lost to Errol Spence and got knocked out by Danny Garcia, and he went tooth and nail and was knocked down in that fight and went tooth and nail. Then he fought Terence Crawford. So don't come on here talking about Amir Khan wasn't washed.
Everybody, listen. But the thing y'all fail to realize is y'all wanted Crawford to fight these people, and before the fight,
no one asked for that fight.
Let me finish. Before the fight, everybody said Brook was going to beat him. Porter was going to beat him. He too small. Jeff Horn, they even said Jeff Horn, because I made a bet with people and won bets on this fight. And then the person I was betting said, well, he was winning the fight until he lost. So I don't want to hear that excuse after he was washed up, he was injured, because all y'all was picking him before the fight.
Bro, you ain't say Jeff Horn.
That's the same thing with Keith Thurman. That's the same thing with Keith Thurman. And that's the same thing with Keith Thurman. Didn't Keith Thurman say? Didn't Keith Thurman say, how come you don't fight someone like Hellbrook or Amir Khan? And then he beats them, and then what happened?
Yeah. Just like y'all saying Ugas beat Crawford in the amateurs. Now, if Ugas fight Crawford and he destroy him like we know he would, y'all gonna say, oh, he was washed. He had 5 losses already.
And he washed Spence. That's just trying to figure out is, it's always got to be Crawford opponents wash, but yet, what was Ugas? What was Garcia? What was, I don't want to say Porter, but,
I mean, that's easy.
It's
Ugas
excuses,
coming
man.
up beating Manny Pacquiao.
If Porter was
coming up beating Manny Pacquiao.
But look,
bro.
So look, no excuses for Errol Spence, though. That's all I want to say. Y'all can make all those excuses.
I didn't hear what the last dude said. What you said?
Hey, hold on. Let me read the super chat real quick. Salute to Rice Eating for the super chat. He says the biggest flaw with the fight comparison between Spence and Crawford is Bud fought the hardest punchers. No one on Spence's resume came off a KO streak. Yep. Wow.
That's
who came off a KO
wow.
streak. Kel Brook didn't come off no KO streak. Jeff Horn didn't come off no KO streak.
Cal Velasquez did.
Benavidez moved up in weight.
Avanesian had 6 straight knockouts.
But Jeff Horn was undefeated, wasn't he? Jeff Horn was undefeated.
Did he say
Jeff Horn was undefeated?
Yeah, he won. He got 6 straight knockouts. He was number 6 in the rankings. Yes,
Pacquiao, hold on. So loyal to the game. He beat Pacquiao.
Who? Jeff Horn?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he did. And?
You just said you were just giving credit to Ugas for beating Pacquiao.
Well, I'm saying the difference between he won. They won, right? But here's the thing: the difference between the Ugas win against Pacquiao and the Jeff Horn win.
Come on, man.
Hold on a second. I'm just saying factual stuff. The difference was when the fight was over against Manny Pacquiao and Jeff Horn. Teddy Atlas told Jeff Horn to his face that he lost the fight.
I don't.
There was
listen.
Bro. There was
controversy. Atlas?
Bro, there was controversy with that win. There was no controversy when Ugas beat Pacquiao. There was zero controversy. Everyone clearly knew who won the fight.
Are we talking about the Pacquiao and Horn fight?
That can go both ways.
Are we talking about Pacquiao and Horn?
Did Pacquiao struggle with Horn though? Did he struggle?
Okay, so I think with the Pacquiao and Horn fight, right?
Yeah.
I think Pacquiao won that fight, but it was a close fight. I think Pacquiao got rubbed, but it was a close fight.
The point is they both beat Pacquiao. If y'all gonna give one credit, y'all watch every person that Crawford beat. Hold on. Let me say one thing. Every person that Crawford beat, y'all discredit them. Y'all discredit.
That's true.
Hold on. Y'all discredit Jeff Horn because you said even though he beat Pacquiao, but you don't discredit Ugas for Spence win. You discredit the Porter win. You discredit the Brook win. You discredit the Khan win. You discredit the Gamboa win. Every win is discredited.
Benavidez.
Hold on.
What's the best fight Crawford? What y'all give him credit for? Who is the best fighter that y'all give him credit for?
The best fight. Listen,
that's the only way they can convince themselves that Spence can win by discrediting.
The best fight with Crawford was Gamboa.
I knew he was going to be.
I mean, Pacquiao struggled with Horn.
Postler? Doesn't get no credit for that.
So Pacquiao thumped Thurman. And Thurman beat all of most of Spence's victories.
Y'all bring up Gamboa every single time to discredit him, but now you're giving him credit for him. Come on, man.
Wait. That was his best. You asked who his best win. Which you want us to say? You want to get the ammunition for us to say nobody?
In your
that's
opinion,
his best win.
His best win is Sean Porter, which is Errol Spence's toughest fight.
Nah, that ain't his best win. Sean Porter got his best win.
Yes,
Sean
it
Porter
is.
might have been his best opponent on his resume in terms of name, but that's not his best
I'm
win.
saying his.
So why did he
I'm saying
struggle?
the
But
best
how does he
person
get
on
no
his
credit for Sean
resume.
Porter though? Because he's actually the first
I'm
person to
giving
knock out
credit.
Sean
I'm giving
Porter.
credit.
Because Sean
But
Porter's
I
never
give
Knock
he
out. He
like.
he's
didn't
never
knock
been
him
dropped
out.
twice.
What are you
He's never
talking
been
about?
stopped.
I'm gonna
I
tell
mean,
you.
his father threw
Credit.
in the towel, but it was a knockout, bro. I mean, come on, he finished him 2.5 rounds early.
I mean,
If that
I
fight
give
would
it
have
to him.
kept
It's a
on going
knockout.
on, it would have been a knockout.
It's
He
because
finished him 2.5 rounds early, bro.
Well, I mean, we don't know that, and Kenny Porter robbed us of
See,
that.
look
So
at you
we don't know
discrediting
if
him.
it would
That's
have been a
that's
knockout.
the point that I'm making. You discredit everything he do. That's why
Nah, bro, that fight was over, bro. That fight
Ain't
was
nobody
over.
discrediting him.
I want to hear
Look,
what
If
Porter
they
was
throw
gonna
the
get
if they
sprayed.
throw the towel,
bro.
it's over.
Look.
Man, I mean, you don't want to
For
way
the guy
around
who's
that.
screaming, we discrediting him. Listen, bro. We not matchmakers. We not Bob Arum is Terence Crawford problem. He had no top welterweights. And the truth is,
But
he fed him opponents. He gave him who he could give him,
listen,
and they weren't top tier guys.
if y'all can, you can say that, but how can they not be top? How can they not be who you say they are when he's pound for pound across the board?
Bro, he's pound for pound. You know when Terence
Hey,
Crawford
bro,
became
tell me
pound for pound?
how he beat
Terence
Bud.
Crawford became pound for pound once he became
I
undisputed,
don't.
and
It don't get
once he
okay. So
became
don't give me.
undisputed at
So don't give
140.
me the BS. Don't give me the. Don't give me
Once
the
he came
resume. You can't use
undisputed
that
at
excuse.
140, then y'all used it. But the truth
If
of the
Spence,
matter is, if we
so
want to keep
why
if we
is
want
it
to keep
Spence
it
pound for
100,
pound?
a lot of guys, bro, have went and been in the pound for pound ranking, and then after they have long layoffs or they don't fight anybody, they come off. Terence Crawford, if we just go keep
But
it
Bud
100,
didn't do that. Bud been on.
let me finish.
But Bud been on the 10K.
Terence Crawford, if
He
we
been on
gonna
the
keep it
10K.
100, bro, if we gonna keep it 100, Terence Crawford stayed on the pound for pound ranking because of his potential and his skill set, not because of who we fought. He stayed on the pound for pound because of his skill set and his potential.
Listen. Anyway, bro. What
No, it's because he's a
y'all want to
no.
use? Y'all
He's
want
on
to
there
use?
because he's a multi-division world champion, man, and he's
Hold up.
undefeated.
The way your skill set is defined is pretty much also by who you face, isn't it?
I don't listen. Regardless of any of that y'all saying, he pound for pound number one. So that's irrelevant how he got there. He number one. And
That's
the
an
resume,
opinion.
the
He's
resume,
not top five.
the resume is y'all opinion. Look,
So is pound for pound. Pound for
hey, look,
pound.
the people. Look, you just referred us to Teddy Atlas, and Teddy Atlas has Crawford number one. So what you talking about? But look, but when y'all want to use Teddy Atlas and Bob Arum when it's convenient, but at the same time, Teddy Atlas said, even if Fury cheated, he's still the better fighter, so it don't matter. So I don't care what Teddy Atlas.
Teddy Atlas, what he said about Pacquiao and Horn was his opinion.
I don't.
It's all opinions.
Listen, exactly. So you stating their opinion though, and you
don't believe that too, bro.
I don't even care about resumes. But the point I'm saying is, no excuses when he knock out Spence. I don't want to hear no layoff. I don't want to hear no. He was in Dubai.
That's Spence specialty is
So
excuses.
quick question. So Shanti from Chicago.
What's up?
So what makes you think that Errol Spence is gonna win the fight? If I may ask.
Ask me next, please.
Stylistically,
man, he's the bigger fighter with a better jab, and he throws a high volume of punches. So that's and he's undefeated, and he's more hungry. He's hungrier than Crawford, in my opinion.
Hey, Shanti,
I just said, in my opinion.
How you know he's hungry?
That's an opinion.
I
don't know anything. That's just
I can
in my
say why I
opinion.
know Bud hungry.
But I feel you.
Bud's been more disciplined throughout his whole career. That's the
He's
hungry guy.
That doesn't make you
He's
more
been
hungry.
disciplined.
Yes, it does.
How can he? I'm trying to figure out how can he break.
But he was so hungry he wouldn't afford Ivanesian. He was so damn hungry.
He got fed good, $10 million for that. What you talking about?
Yeah, he went and got a tune up. He went
and did $10 million.
He went and fought the. You know what's funny to listen to you guys talk about that shit? You know, Terence Crawford, you know, all you guys had a lot of shit to say when they paid Ugas step aside Stanionis money, step aside money for a unification fight. This guy, Terence Crawford, his first fight away from top rank, he told, hey, I'm leaving Bob because he couldn't get me the big fights. I'm leaving.
He couldn't get him
didn't Avocados, hold on, didn't Avocados manager come out and do an interview and say that they were trying to make a fight with top rank? That was he was one of the opponents Bob was trying to get for Terence Crawford. They went and paid him step aside money. They paid his opponent step aside money to fight. While Jerron Boots Ennis was number 2 in the WBO, they went past 2, 3, 4, and 5 down to 6 and paid him step aside money. And you guys gonna sit up here and tell me he's more hungry? Are you fucking kidding me?
What are you talking about? Boots and Virgil already getting ready to leave that sanction. Boots and Virgil already getting ready to leave that sanction. What are you talking about?
Hold on.
Why did they leave the sanction? Why did Boots and Virgil leave the sanction?
They left,
man.
They left. Hold on a second, because I love to keep you guys, because you guys are oblivious to timelines.
No,
when
Virgil
Boots left the
down,
listen, when Boots
No,
left
bro. It's just that sometimes I'm trying to understand the logic of the points you make,
I'm trying to
bro.
tell you right now. You're talking. When Boots left the WBO, he left after Crawford left the negotiations with Spence, and they didn't say anything. So they just moved him out. They just moved him out of there and went to IBF route.
First of all, he never left.
That's the point.
Going to get a fight with Terence.
And that only makes sense to you.
But that's the point. That doesn't make any sense at all, because he's next in line, and he's next in line to get the WBO belt. You're next. Why not get the WBO belt? Because Crawford is wasting. Hold on. Because he's one step away. He's next to. He didn't run out of the negotiation. That's a false narrative. That's a false narrative, bro. He did not run out of the negotiations. Who said he ran out of the negotiations?
Avocado.
Bro, look, this how what you saying make no sense. You saying that he could have fought Boots, but you really forgetting that they called Boots blue blood. Steven Espinosa told you they talk. Hold on, they talked to them. Hold on, let me finish. I'll let you talk. I'll let you talk, and I'm just trying to say this. They said they signed to Showtime, and they wasn't signed to Showtime, so they didn't make the fight. They said BOK is not in it, but Showtime didn't make the fight with Crawford. So what are you talking about? They didn't want to fight Crawford in December.
I'll explain. I'll explain to you. All right. So when Terence Crawford became a free agent, who was he negotiating with? Who was he negotiating with to make a fight after he beat Sean Porter? Who was he negotiating with?
Al Heyman and Errol Spence. I mean, what?
Wait. And who was the executive who was coming out to the public? Who was the executive?
Because they can't talk about the fight. That's why.
This is irrelevant, bro.
It's not irrelevant because you made a point, and now I'm going to cook your point.
You went to a whole nother year, my guy.
Who was the person who came out? Who was the executive who came out and was doing the interviews? That was Steven and Showtime. Terence Crawford was working with Steven Espinosa and Showtime. Boots Ennis is with Steven Espinosa and Showtime. So why Boots Ennis is a liar.
Look, so if you know Boots is not going to fight on BLK, why bring it up?
Exactly.
If he wanted to fight Boots so bad, why didn't he speak? When he said Spence, he wasn't going to give him the money for Spence. Why didn't he go to Steven Espinosa and get the fight?
Because they're not going to fight on BLK. We all know this. Like, can we stay in 2023, please?
He could have fought on Showtime. He could have went and tried to fight him on Showtime.
No, he could have won on Showtime.
Listen, bro, I don't even want
to. Did Spence not say if you? He said he want to fight Mel. If he can't fight Mel, he definitely can't fight Boots.
He was getting a big payday, right? I mean, Bud was getting a big payday to go to Black Prime. I mean,
what he got. No one know what he got. There was a point. No one know what he got.
Let's change.
Well, supposedly 10 million, right? Supposedly 10 million.
Allegedly.
I'm sorry, allegedly 10 million.
Bro,
but I mean,
Spence,
either way, I mean,
hold on. Let me kill this right now. Spence was at the Frank Martin fight, and he said, if he can't fight me, he can't fight anybody else. He on the outside. That's what he said.
Exactly.
So kill it.
That's not what he said.
That's exactly what he said. Kill it.
That's not exactly what he said. What he said was he can't fight Jamel before he fights me. That's what he said.
Yeah,
exactly.
He said he can't fight anybody.
Y'all niggas be
y'all delusional, bro.
He said if I can't fight, he can't fight anybody. He on the outside. That's what he said.
Yeah, I come on here because Bashudo's my dude and he a cool dude, but it's funny because y'all niggas been wrong about everything so far.
We ain't wrong about who's gonna win this fight too.
Y'all been wrong so far about everything.
I've been right since February. I'm the one who said the fight gonna happen on all these channels. And I was called a crazy, I was called a liar, and the fight happening.
And And Bud is the one who called Spence and told him let's make the fight in January.
You mean Bud is the one who begged Spence for some money?
He the one who called Spence and said let's make the fight.
He went begging for some money he ain't earned.
Wow.
He went begging for some money he ain't earned. He had them trash pay-per-view numbers, and Al was gonna pay him accordingly, and he didn't want to. He ain't.
You talking about people numbers.
Once again, Spence kill your arguments. Spence said my team was trying to keep the money, and he was trying to get the money. That's called negotiations anywhere else in the world.
His team was trying to get him to fight other people. So what you talking about, bro?
Yeah, they were, because Terence Crawford walked out of negotiations before and left them high and dry.
I'm gonna listen in, bro. Salute, Joe. I'll see y'all on the 29th, but I'm gonna listen in. It's no talk.
You see, I went back to negotiations. Talking, man, y'all don't believe in Spence. Y'all don't think you're gonna win.
You a Spence.
Who don't believe in Spence? Spence is a dog boy. Terence Crawford. Y'all dudes ain't gonna be nowhere around. Y'all
got these parrot points. All y'all talk about is jabs and pressure.
Is a real Spence fan. The rest of y'all are aerosexuals, bro.
Yeah. Because your opinion matters. Your opinion really matters to everybody. Yeah, you the gospel of boxing.
I make a lot more sense.
All I'm gonna say is that all I'm gonna say is that I got Terence Crawford is gonna finish him in round 10, probably earlier. I mean, he can fight so many different styles,
knocking him out,
and he can change at any moment. You know what I'm saying? He's a great counter puncher. He can fight mid range, and I don't think he's just gonna stand there. And I don't think he's just gonna stand there like Ugas did and just get hit to the body back and forth.
What is he gonna do?
Before I go, since you said
he's gonna be on his guard. I mean, he's gonna be on his guard and move around him. He's gonna spin around his ass.
All of y'all can't no more. But Terence Crawford, Bob M, Black Shield, Prime, Avenesian, everybody said they got paid except Spence fans. Talking about it didn't happen. Everybody said they got paid on time and a right amount.
Oh boy!
Hey! Look at that video. You see that foot movement? Do you see how he's circling them fighters? What's Spence gonna do when that jab gets countered? I want to see what he's gonna do the first time he gets that jab countered.
He's gonna do what he did with Kell Brooks. Kell Brooks countered his jab.
I hope he don't show up like he usually do.
I wish Bushido would play the first 2 rounds of the Avenesian fight because I could clearly show you how he's gonna lose the fight. He's gonna lose. He's gonna get beat up, and the only thing that's gonna make me feel better than seeing all y'all niggas look stupid on the 30th is watching him beat the fuck up in between rounds.
You're stupid, man. It's the 28. It's the 28, nigga.
Listen to Bomac.
It's the 28, bro.
Fight the motherfucker.
How stupid, man? It's the 28th.
No, it's the 29th, bro.
Both of y'all wrong.
Oh, what?
It's July 29th, man.
29th, oh shit.
Maybe it's the 28th in the UK.
The fight might not last to the 30th, my guy.
That's because he don't want to see the 29th. That's why
y'all gonna be so shell shocked, and all the smoke is gonna come on the 30th.
His thought process stopped on the 28th because he don't want to see the fight. That's why he don't want that shit to happen, boy. He talking about the 28th.
Bro, your dude said the 28th. A Crawford fan said the 28th.
Hey, Crawford gonna go in there and Kell Brook him.
Yeah, it's gonna be a counter punch that's gonna get the party started, bro. It's gonna be a counter punch.
Oh God, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Another thing too.
Crawford,
wait, bro.
5 years. He gonna get it there, but
he gonna get his ass whooped. Crawford's gonna get fucked up, and I'm gonna tell you why he's gonna get fucked up. It's gonna be brutal. I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna be brutal.
How come he didn't brutalize Mikey Garcia? That's what I don't understand.
The one thing that Terence Crawford lacks discipline in is his heart, and when he get hit. He's gonna want to fight. That's where he lacked discipline. When he gets hit, he's gonna want to fight. We already know Errol Spence. Y'all said Errol Spence. He only fight one way. So nigga, 60 to 100 punches is coming around. It's coming.
No, he can slow down.
How you know that? Right. I'm trying to figure out is what makes y'all think when Bud wants to fight, what makes y'all think Spence can keep up?
Exactly.
Hey, hold on.
You're right.
Hold on. Super Rice Eater for the super chat. He says Bob Arum confirmed David Outrigger got $400K check from BLK. Hey.
But I wish you could get more, man. You gotta get
BLK Prime. What you talking about?
I mean, I wish he got $1 million though, man. I mean, he did fight Terence Crawford. I wish he got paid more. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
Gloves. He got an ass whooping. But all I'm going to say is, you know what? At the end of the day, your man Terence Budrick Crawford's gonna get his ass whooped
He
in this
said
fight.
Budrick.
I don't believe you.
With what?
You don't
What's
believe
the
what you're saying.
what's the
Spence
strategy,
don't
bro?
believe you.
What's the strategy he's gonna use?
I can tell you the strategy of I can tell you what's going to happen.
You haven't said not one strategy yet. All you did is a prediction.
All right. So everybody quiet down. Let him explain. Yeah, y'all let him explain real quick.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I said this before. The fight is going to be very similar to the Kell Brook fight. It's going to be very similar to the Kell Brook fight. Terence Crawford is going to have success in the beginning of the fight. He's a superior boxer. He's gonna score some punches and blows. But the difference in this fight is that Errol Spence is more durable than Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford also uses a high guard on the inside, which Errol Spence demolishes. You look at Peterson used the high guard, he got demolished on the inside. Ugas used the high guard, he got demolished on the inside. Terence Crawford is going to get. I'm telling you, after the sixth round, Terence Crawford is not going to be walking around the ring as moving around as much.
Let me ask you a question, my guy.
Here's what I gotta say. Can I go real quick?
Go ahead.
All right. So first off, Terence Crawford, right, doesn't depend on his high guard. Terence Crawford actually has reflexes, and he can actually see punches coming. So he's also going to dodge, and he's also going to counter with it. So I mean, Errol Spence is going to get countered all night, which I think is going to take his jab away.
Yep.
So I mean,
he's going to be very.
So Terence Crawford does use the high guard. Go watch some film.
Yeah,
he does.
He does.
But no, I'm talking about on the inside. That's what he uses.
He's not going to be on
the inside. Errol Spence is the way more dangerous fighter.
Cameras on the inside too, bro.
We've watched Avanesian. If you go back and watch the Avanesian fight, Avanesian was getting in range. He was getting in Crawford's range, in his wheelhouse. Sean Porter was too. So hey, I got nothing to say. Let him allow Errol Spence in that wheelhouse, and we're gonna see what's going to happen.
Right, but Terence Crawford also has power. Terence Crawford also has power and speed. So I mean, he doesn't have Ugas' hands. Ugas got soft hands. I mean, if Errol Spence gets in close and Terence Crawford lands, he could hurt Errol Spence's body.
Hey, and
but it's a flip side to that coin. It's a flip side to that coin. Meaning this. It's a flip side to that coin, meaning this, man. The same way you talking about Crawford with all his skill set. Like, who have you seen get close to Crawford and work his body on the inside? A bigger man. You understand? Constant pressure. Who? Name one.
Jeff Horn is big. Jeff Horn is bigger than Spence.
He said Jeff Horn.
Jeff Horn
is bigger than Spence. So if you talk about size, it's not going to really matter much.
Jeff Horn did try going at his body and his head, but it just didn't work.
We talking about
Jeff Horn.
Jeff Horn was lunging in there.
Hey, school teacher was muscling Pacquiao.
Hold on. Substitute school teacher.
Substitute teacher was teaching Pacquiao. He didn't do that with Bud though.
Man, that was a
Listen, Bud is a great fighter. I'm not taking nothing away from Bud being a great fighter. He's a great fighter who's fought subpar competition majority of his career. It's just what it is. He's a great fighter. He signed with the wrong person.
So
let's get back to the boxing though.
Yeah, we're gonna let somebody else talk, bro.
Right, but here's the thing, right? With the Bud resume thing, right?
We ain't talking about the shit go out the window, right?
What happened?
If Bud wins, who we fought don't matter no more, right?
Man, it don't matter. Shit, he the man. If he wins,
he beat Spence.
Yeah.
He beat Spence. There's nothing to say.
Right. But when it comes to the Bud resume thing, right? When people say Bud ain't fought nobody, I mean Bud fought a whole bunch of undefeated fighters. You know what I'm saying? Because if Bud didn't fight Benavidez, Kobayassis, and some of these other undefeated fighters, you would end up having a division where there's just so many undefeated fighters. I think Bud did what he had to do. So we can't say that he didn't fight nobody.
All right, hold on. So Kavaliauskas, who did he beat?
I mean, a bunch of people. I mean, at that point, he was already solidified to be a top.
Give me three people without going to box rec. Give me 3 people you know he beat.
It don't matter.
I can't. Hold on. I can't really remember off the top of my head. But either way, the guy.
Okay. No. Here's
but the guy
my
was
point,
a killer,
man.
though. The guy was a killer.
Here's my point again, man. If you go to BoxRec and look up Yori Boy Campus, a motherfucker who in 56 fights, he had 50 knockouts. As soon as he stepped up in competition and fought Felix Tito Trinidad, he got his ass knocked out. You say what?
So that's your argument?
But it doesn't take away from the fact.
You're talking about undefeated fighters who haven't fought elite fighters. That's what my argument is.
Right. I'm not. You're making a good point, right? But I'm just saying. But I'm saying you're making a good point, Sean. But I'm saying just because he lost to just because he lost to him doesn't mean it takes away from the fact that he was a killer either way. If I see somebody in the division that has like 30 wins, at that point you're pretty much solidified as a killer. And then now you have the option to fight, top fighters and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. That's what Kobayaskis was. He had the right to fight Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying?
Hurting people,
but so that kind of goes back to my point.
To add to that, everybody that EJ beat for them belts, all them guys lost to top fighters too.
Okay, but if again, when I ask who did they fight, if you look at a Sean Porter who had a belt then, you could say Sean Porter fought Broner. You could say Sean Porter fought Ugas. You could say Sean Porter fought Thurman. You could say he fought Danny Garcia. And you could say he fought numerous other guys who had
names. Did they beat? Who did they beat?
Kevin Alexander.
Really?
Right, exactly. Well, I'm just saying he's fought notable names, notable fighters. But if you say Kavaliauskas and you talking about Jose Benavidez, it's like, who did they beat? Who did they even fight?
Who did Porter beat?
A bunch of people, and they were undefeated. That's what I'm saying. They're killers in the division, but they're not. But were they top 10 welterweights though?
He took Devin Alexander's belt. So, I mean, he had to be a top welterweight. He took his IBF strap.
He
had to be a top guy.
Jeff Horn took Pacquiao's strap.
So,
but if you're going to compare a Sean Porter who had a belt to a Kavaliauskas, there's no comparison. Even if Kavaliauskas was undefeated, Sean Porter's resume outshines Kavaliauskas and the rest of them by far.
So you're doing it's like a triangle theory.
It's not a triangle theory. It's not a triangle theory. No one's saying he's going to beat him because of this. We're just stating that Terence Crawford hasn't really fought any top tier competition based off who his competition fought before they fought him.
Who are you, bro? Like who are you, bro?
Crawford's resume is going to be the reason.
I'm a person with an opinion, bro.
Because you keep talking over everybody. First of all, you're Earl.
Nobody was talking over nobody.
You listen. I'm gonna put you in your place right now. Listen.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Tell me one fight Terence Crawford fought the same nigga. One.
Tell you one fight that Terence Crawford did what?
One. I've been studying Terence Crawford since he started. Since he came on the scene. Tell me one fight that he fought the same exact way.
He fights the same way for the most part.
No, he don't, bro. He fights different every time.
Don't do that.
Terence Crawford. Crawford.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk.
You asked me a question. I'll be quiet. I'll let you answer your own question. Go ahead. Terence Crawford does fight the same way. As of lately, once he moved up to 147.
All right, so how's he been fighting?
He does have different styles.
That's how you know you don't watch boxing, bro.
But Terence Crawford does a lot from the southpaw stance, which is what he fights out of most of the time. He uses his foot movement. He uses his paw and jab. He likes to hook off his jab. He also likes to throw in the southpaw stance. He likes to throw a 2-1 combination lunging forward. He does a lot of the same stuff. He don't fight the same fight with any fighter, bro.
Let me help you.
So hold on. Let me just tell you. Let me explain to him. Listen, you can say every fighter has their own techniques and stuff, right? But Terence Crawford don't fight the same fight. Never. You never seen Terence Crawford go in there and fight the same exact fight as he fought the last fight or the fight before that. Never ever. Felix Diaz. They said he was gonna fight him like Sean Porter. No, he didn't fight him like Sean Porter. Felix Diaz was a 160. He came in the ring at 160 and he tried to bull rush Terence Crawford. He didn't fight him like he fought Sean Porter. He spun Sean Porter. He touched him up a little bit. You know, just touching him. You know, playing with him. You know what I'm saying? Then they said he was down. All right, let me get this nigga. This is my man, but I gotta get him out of here. Boom, get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? So you can't tell me one fight he fought the same. But now look at now studying Errol. Hold, bro. Studying Errol. All his fights has been the same except for Mikey Garcia. All the fights has been the exact same fight. He do the CP. It's like he's working on a bag. He's bag working every fight. Errol has no chance. Y'all saying like, oh, y'all giving him so much respect. Now, if his chin can hold up, okay, he probably can last 8, 9, 10 rounds. But if he coming in there with that same 1, 2, 3 pity pat bullshit, then come slip to the body, no, he's getting knocked out within like 4 or 5 rounds, bro.
Okay, all right. I mean, it sounds good.
He's getting knocked out in 4 or 5 rounds.
Yeah, Sean Porter did it, and neither did Mean Machine, but Earl's gonna get knocked out in 4 or 5 rounds.
Sean Porter.
You gotta give Sean Porter more credit because Sean Porter. The reason why EJ struggled with Sean Porter because Sean Porter has exceptional foot speed.
Who got a better chance, Sean Porter or Earl?
And Bud also has exceptional foot speed. That's how I know.
Who got a better chin, Errol Spence or Sean Porter?
We don't know that. We don't know that yet.
Hold on,
I would say Sean Porter. I would say Sean Porter.
Didn't my man just say that he gonna get knocked out at 4 or 5 rounds?
What you just said? Listen, bro. I said if he y'all Earl sexuals don't listen, bro.
There we go. Here we go. This is what bed buds do in the process when they can't articulate
No. I
this stuff.
said
They throw
if
insults.
he can't take the punch, he's going down to 4 or 5 rounds. Then if he can take the punch, he's still going down. But
my point is, Avanesian lasted 6 rounds. Jose Benavidez lasted 12 rounds. They have chins.
Because he had a chin.
Oh, okay. So Earl been getting knocked out, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Porter, y'all gotta think about something. Porter has an exceptional chin. Porter took EJ's hook straight to the face, and all you got from Porter was a glove touch. A glove touch.
Yeah, he touched the canvas.
And Bud put him on his pocket. Bud put him on his pockets twice.
On his back pocket.
And another thing about Bud, right?
Not to the jaw, to the chest.
Yeah. Another thing about Bud, I low key think that Bud has like this secret ability where he can just end the fight wherever he wants. It was like with Sean Porter, right? When they were telling him like the score, like they got Sean Porter, they lied to him and said Sean Porter has a higher score. He said, "Oh hell no!" He just went in there and ended the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, man.
Build up for this fight.
Hey, you know what? Hey, man, I've been through this type of situation so many times. You know, can you imagine, like, arguing with the Mike Tyson fans, telling them what Holyfield was gonna do to this motherfucker? And I'm telling you, I've been through this situation, man. The same way with the Julio Cesar Chavez fans, same way with the Thurman fans. I'm like, the way this motherfucker is working out, man, Pacquiao is gonna end up beating this boy. I see this motherfucker working out of YMCA and shit.
The experts picked Holyfield though.
Bro, and you got
what? What?
Yeah,
man, listen. Holyfield was a 25-1 underdog. What are you talking about?
The experts picked Holyfield.
Wait, hold on.
Nobody picked Holyfield. No, they didn't, man.
They picked in the second fight.
The experts picked. The fans picked Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
that's why
the second fight after he knocked him out. The first fight.
No. He was coming off a loss when he fought Holyfield. The experts picked Holyfield.
The boxers.
Who was coming off a loss? What are you talking about? Who was coming off a loss?
Mike Tyson.
Bro, what are you talking about? He was never coming off a loss.
Oh man, this dude lost to. Wow.
Hey, listen, so it wasn't social media back then, so you only could see glimpses of the people that's boxers. A lot of the boxers and the trainers did pick Holyfield because his strategy.
Bro, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
The experts were saying Tyson was ducking Holyfield. Come on, don't act like you ain't hear it.
You couldn't really see too many.
Bro, I don't even know how old y'all are, man, but I bear witness to it. Holyfield's my favorite fighter. You understand what I'm saying? Holyfield is the reason. Listen. Holyfield is the reason why I stopped being a casual. I saw him fight Dwight
are
Kwawi
casual.
in
Come on, go
'86.
on.
In '86, Dwight Kwawi. You dig what I'm saying? Who had fought Matthew Saad Muhammad and Michael Spinks.
Yeah, right.
You see what I'm saying? So what I'm telling you is, if this is my favorite fighter and I'm following him, you understand what I'm saying? I'm praying that he fights Mike Tyson. I know all the intricacies when it came to the Mike Tyson and the Holyfield fight.
So you didn't hear that chatter? You didn't hear that chatter saying Tyson was ducking Holyfield when he fought Buster Douglas? You didn't hear that?
Hold on. Listen. Let me explain to you what happened when he fought Buster Douglas. What happened is, he was originally supposed to fight Evander Holyfield. He pulled out saying he had a rib injury. You dig what I'm saying? When his rib's supposed to heal, then all of a sudden he said, I want a tune-up, which was Buster Douglas. Why did he pick Buster Douglas? He picked Buster Douglas because Buster Douglas had already quit against Tony Tucker,
right?
Who he had already taken a belt from. So he thought he was cherry picking. But he didn't know my man mother had just passed away and was in great, phenomenal shape. And Tyson was only good for like 4 or 5 rounds. He had 2 amateur motherfuckers in his corner, which was his best friends at the time. You dig what I'm saying? So my point is, my point is this, man. My point is this, man. I follow this shit for real. You can't make shit up and tell me something.
Obviously not.
We all know the story, but at the end of the day, when they made that fight, the experts were saying he didn't really want to fight Holyfield like that.
Nope.
I know what the story is.
Hold on.
The experts were saying he was running from that fight. They were trying to make that fight for a long time.
No. The fight before
fought.
Before he fought Tyson, he fought Bobby Ches. Bobby Ches had moved up from light heavyweight. Holyfield struggled with Bobby Ches. That's when Tyson and his crew made the fight. That's what happened. So they wasn't picking him.
Before that, they were trying to make the fight. Don't rub that off now.
Mike Tyson to fight Mike though. He fought Bruce Sheldon, Frank Bruno, Buster Mathis Jr., Peter McNeely, Donovan Ruddock, Razor Ruddock again, Alex Stewart,
Henry
Tillman,
stopped Alex Stewart in 1 round.
Tillman. And those are all wins before he fought Evander Holyfield.
And Holyfield was talking shit the whole time waiting for this guy. Don't act like y'all didn't remember this.
Hold on, bro. First of all,
Holyfield
isn't a shit talker. He don't talk shit. That's one guy
He want to fight Mike Tyson.
He was calling him out. Why you acting like this ain't happened?
Yeah, it's no shit talk. He wanted to fight him.
Calling someone out and shit talking are 2 different things.
Yo, he said when I touch that guy, he ain't gonna look the same. He was talking a lot of shit before that.
Bro, you making shit up. That never happened.
Come on, man.
That never happened.
Come on now. You trying to rub history. Don't do that. Holyfield's a bad boy.
Bro,
you said Mike was coming off.
Bro, you making shit up.
Hold up. Even if.
Hold on. Let me tell you like this. Holyfield has the demeanor of a Boots Ennis. You're not gonna hear him talk shit. He'll say, I want to fight. That's it. You're not going to hear him try to berate Crawford or Errol Spence. He'll just say, I'm ready for that fight when it comes. That's his demeanor. And if 20 years from now, somebody say Boots Ennis was talking crazy, talking shit about, it's like, no, that's not the truth. And you will bear witness because you were around. I was around back then. That's all I'm saying.
Bro.
Look, man. Holyfield knew he had Tyson's card. He was active for the fight.
Yep.
The experts are picking Holyfield. Stop trying to rub history, man. We all know what happened.
The boxers, the trainers, the boxers. Not that, because you couldn't really get to, like I said, at that time, you couldn't get to like social media to see. But you see the boxers was saying, oh, I'm leaning toward Holyfield. I'm leaning toward Holyfield. Like 90% was leaning toward Holyfield.
Bro, I don't know what y'all talking about. That never happened. Nobody picked Holyfield until he beat him.
I watched that fight.
Nah, dog, that's Tyson fans doing that. A lot of people were picking Holyfield.
Come on, bro. A lot of people pick Holyfield, bro. Like,
I'm confused and full of questions, man. Y'all really, y'all tripping, man.
What Bud fans do.
That shit don't even matter.
They do.
But listen. We're not even going to talk about Holyfield. What? Like I said, when have you seen Terence Crawford fight the same style of fight?
They can't answer it. They gonna make up some shit.
When?
I already answered it. I said he uses the same tool.
I said the same style.
The guy uses the same
every
tool.
fight.
Okay, what style is he using, man? Is he using Iron Palm or Five Deadly Venoms? What are you talking about, man?
Listen, this is what y'all don't get. He's using L steps, he's using V steps, he's stepping around, he's waiting for you to make one mistake. He playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers. So he's making adjustments on the fly. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence is not making adjustments. He's coming to bull rush you. That's what he do.
That's it.
Like he fought Mikey Garcia with a jab.
That's funny, man.
How's it funny when y'all niggas don't know?
Bro, so Errol Spence is when he
you give your breakdown, but they can't give you a breakdown.
What fight have you ever seen Errol Spence back up and fight?
I'm not saying he backs up, but you're saying it like he just comes in and bull rushes you. He comes in behind an educated jab and sets up his punches. He doesn't just
Errol Spence fought out of the welterweight division about 15 times, bro. You know that, right?
You said what?
You know Errol Spence fought out of the 147. He didn't fight for like 15 of his fights. So he's 28-0. So 15 of them fights wasn't welterweight fights. You know that, right? If you don't know, you don't know boxing. It was always catch weights. Hold on, bro. It was always catch weights, and then he fought at 160 and shit like that. Like, so you can't not tell me a nigga that didn't fight, just like y'all talking about Terence Crawford. Oh, he's too small. He came up from the small. Or Errol shrunk down. But all his fights wasn't welterweight fights. Like he got that buzz off.
You said 15. You said 15 of his fights was at one out of welterweight.
Yeah, it was just catch weights. There's a lot of catch weights. 159, you know what I'm saying, 158, 161, a lot of shit like that. I'm not 160, I'm sure. 151. A lot of them was at catch weights. It's like, I think it's 15 or 14. If I'm not mistaken. It might be 14. But what I'm saying is a lot of his fights wasn't even at the welterweight division. But then when he did get to the welterweight division, he stayed there and he fought the rest of his fights there. Now that's about 14 to 15 fights at welterweight. Now Terence Crawford fought what's that, like 8-9 fights at welterweight?
What's the point though?
Terence Crawford knocked everybody out that he fought at welterweight. Every last person, Errol Spence did.
Man, Terence Crawford at welterweight knocked one dude out with busted gloves, straight up. That's David Avenesian. The rest of them was TKOs. The rest of them was TKOs.
Well, technical knockouts are knockouts if you know anything about boxing.
If that's the case, what the hell is Spence doing?
Huh?
Knocking people out?
We talking about Terence Crawford knocking everybody out. What are you talking about Errol Spence for?
That's what I'm saying, because y'all always talking about he gonna stop Bud.
We're talking about both fighters because they're about to
He gonna stop him.
Bud for not stopping somebody, but Spence ain't doing it.
Nobody's discrediting him for not stopping. I mean, I
so
said knocking out.
Busted gloves?
Well, why y'all? Hold on.
Was they busted? Was they busted?
Why are we going there?
Y'all spend sexual.
No, this is what
the gloves were defective. But let's move on. Why don't y'all guys think Mikey Garcia? Why do you guys think EJ couldn't knock out Mikey Garcia? Any thoughts on that?
I could answer that. I was at that fight. I can answer that. That's very simple. The reason he didn't knock out Mikey Garcia or Sean Porter is because he was partying. He was a party animal, bro, and he was drained.
So you're giving me an excuse for why he couldn't do it.
Right. No, I'm telling you why you asked the question. I'm telling you why.
He's gonna give an excuse for that Crawford, and he's gonna give an excuse for that.
When I went to the weigh-in, I promise you, on my life, when I went to the weigh-in, I sat right next to Blu-ray. That's how I met Blu-ray in person.
There you go.
I saw Errol. So we both saw Errol Spence get up on the scale. I specifically looked at Blu-ray and I said, Blue, he didn't train with you this fight? Blue looked at me and said, why you say that? That was it. He didn't put him out there. He said, why you say that? He had a little grin on his face. I said, look at him. And Blu-ray just busted out laughing. Errol Spence, I'm gonna tell you, the fight before that was the Ocampo fight. The fight before that was the Ocampo fight, and I got to party with him at 2 clubs after that fight,
Nigga,
and I'll just keep my mouth shut on what I witnessed. But I know what I'm talking about. You guys are banking that this version of Errol Spence is getting in the ring with Bud Crawford, and that is what is going to get
bro.
It's a lesser version, but I give him his credit. You know, he got 3 straps.
Wow.
He got 3 straps, so.
The niggas because they're gonna make it.
But that's a lot of excuses, man. He won every. He supposedly won every round, but he couldn't get him out of there. And you're telling me he couldn't get him out of there because he was partying.
He was drained. The dude was drained. He came out and told everyone that he was in the sauna room for 2 hours before the weigh-in with a sauna suit on.
Do you see them highlights? He was lighting up Mikey, and he couldn't get him out of there. Okay.
Hey, hold up. And let's hear from the big fish himself. Hold up here.
What was different coming out from the 3rd round to the 4th round?
I'm just working off the game plan. I mean, we wanted to fill him out through the rounds and, you know, see how he was going to come. And then the 4th round, I feel like I could get him, but I didn't get him the 4th round. So I, you know, went back to throwing my jab and picking him off. And then I tried to go get him again. And, you know, I just couldn't get him out of there. So, you know, I tried to press on the gas, but, you know, it wasn't a man down tonight.
So,
round, that's when you really try to put it to him. It looked like you was really trying to dig deep with body punches.
Yeah, I was trying to stop him with either his corner or stop the fight, but they wasn't budging. I was like, damn.
Good fight out you.
Well, that's
and they try to say
the truth spoke the truth.
I mean, and they try to argue that he wanted to just box Mike at that fight. See how they try to lie all this time to myself.
When Bud,
I know the truth.
You already know, man. When Bud knocks his ass out, when Bud knocks his ass out, they're gonna say, "Oh, he was smoking too much Bud. He got high off his own shit. He went into the fight high."
Yeah. He's inactive. He's inactive.
He came into the fight. Yeah, he fought high. He was smoking too much Bud.
Hey man, y'all crazy, man. Hey, this dude finna get his ass whooped, man. I'm telling you, man. Hey,
he is not, man.
I got no problem with you believing that, but you just gotta tell me how.
Hey man, everything I love, man. This dude about to get brutalized,
bro.
Another reason, if Errol.
Listen, hold on, bro. Let me
wait. Let me read this super chat.
I want to hear this.
Wait. Salute to Rice Eater for the super chat. Here's a factoid. Mikey Garcia demanded Spence enroll in VADA testing before the fight. Interestingly, that's when Spence KO streak suddenly stopped. Wow.
I didn't want to go there, but it is interesting. It is interesting.
Did it when Eddie Hearn come out and say when he was going to fight Kell Brook that he was making him get in VADA? So that's false. He knocked out Kell Brook. So
that don't got nothing to do with Mikey Garcia.
Man, Kell Brook had a broken face, man.
And he got
We're talking about VADA. We're not talking about Kell Brook's broken face. We're talking about VADA.
Bro, listen. Y'all can't tell me when have Terence Crawford fought the same fight. Y'all can't tell me how Errol Spence is going to win the fight. What the fuck are y'all talking
I already
about?
told you. If you don't accept it,
bro, you haven't told us shit.
Don't say that we didn't tell you.
You know, that's not.
You haven't told us shit,
bro. Have you ever boxed?
I already told you. I said the fight's going to go very similar. It's going to go similar to the Kell Brook fight.
That's not.
He's going to have success boxing in the beginning. He's going to have success boxing in the beginning.
We don't want to hear about
bro. Like around the 6th round.
That's not a breakdown, bro.
No, that's not an analogy of a fight. No, that's not an analogy.
Well, here's the analogy of the fight. Here's the analogy of the fight, man. Either he gonna do 2 things. If he come out slow, then his eyes gonna be more fucked up than when Kell Brook fucked his eye up in 2 rounds. If he comes out slow, if he comes out fast, his ass is gonna get tired by the 5th or 6th round, and it's over.
Hey, when have you? All right, since you're saying that, when have you ever seen Bud tired though? For you to say he's gonna be tired by 6th round, you've never seen him tired. So how's that an opinion?
But he
might start off. He might start off.
Listen. If he paces himself, then now he's not gonna get tired. That's what Bud Crawford does.
But that's fine though. But when have you seen him tired? You haven't seen him tired yet.
If you watch your man's, what he does is he gets in his stance. He's figuring motherfuckers out, while these dumb motherfuckers are trying to figure him out as well. You dig? None of them are coming with any real calculated pressure. You talking about Sean Porter?
Calculated pressure.
Sean Porter was fucking winning the goddamn fight.
So what do you consider? What
you want to know why they don't come in there like that? Because the man has dynamite in both hands.
And that's a lie. He
got dynamite in both hands,
bro.
That's why they don't come in like that.
Turn the
They respect
commentary
him.
off.
Man,
They
listen,
respect
man.
him.
This
And
man
Bud,
finna
look,
get his ass whooped, man.
look.
Y'all can do all
Spence
that
don't respect Bud
talking.
early.
Listen, man.
Respect.
What's your
How's
best
he gonna get
bet?
his ass whooped?
What's
I
your
know. I
best
mean,
bets? What's your best bets? What y'all need to do is this, man. Just start banking and praying that this motherfucker asks for a rematch. That's what you need to do, straight up, because he's
no.
finna get his ass whooped.
One of the biggest reasons why I
Ain't
think
gonna be no,
one of
ain't
the
gonna be no
reasons
rematch.
one of the
Spence,
reasons
we already know Spence gonna fight Canelo in 2024.
Hold on. One of the reasons why I think Spence is gonna get his ass fucked up is because he's coming into this fight thinking that Terence Crawford really has never done anything. He's never fought. If he comes into that fight with that mindset, he's gonna get his ass fucking slapped.
Underestimating.
Bro, did you watch the
Number
fight?
two, hold on. Number two,
Yep.
Terence Crawford is not just gonna stand there on his high guard. He has reflexes. He's gonna dodge. He's gonna spin around him. He's gonna go at the right pace. And also number three, Terence Crawford, right? Knows how to strike. Terence Crawford, right? Number three, right? Terence Crawford knows how to strike with timing and accuracy. So if he sees Errol lunging in, he can probably time his attacks right, and he has power too. He's not like Ugas. He has power. And he's
Hey,
gonna
man,
steep
y'all
his
gonna
ass.
be sick, man. Hey, listen, y'all gonna be sick,
Man, I
man.
don't
I'm
wanna hear that
telling
shit,
you.
man. You ain't tell me
July
that.
the 29th.
Whoop this nigga's ass,
Hey,
bro.
man, y'all niggas gonna be crying, man. I'm telling you.
And also all the shit that Errol Spence, also all the shit that Errol put him through, bro. Like he's gonna go in there angry. He's gonna go in there angry but smart.
What do you mean when he's getting paid, bro? What do you mean what he put him
they
through?
both get paid. That don't
That
matter.
nigga signed the contract with Top
no,
Rank.
they
He put
both
himself
get
through that
paid.
bullshit.
They gonna be
Oh,
best
hold on. Put him through. Hey, the last I checked, man, Errol Spence sat out over a year waiting on dude. What did he put him through?
He could afford, nigga.
4 years of
He
having to
made it
wait for this
difficult to
fight.
negotiate. He made it difficult to negotiate, man.
How long did they make Bud wait? How long did they make Bud wait?
Terence
After the
Crawford's
Sean Porter
shitty
fight.
pay-per-view numbers made it difficult to negotiate.
Because
All I
when
know-
Bud came out to that division, right? When Bud came out to that division, he wanted all of them. He wanted Pacquiao.
After the
He
Sean
wanted
Porter fight, he
Thurman.
got in an
He
accident.
wanted
What are you
Spence.
talking about? After the
I
Porter fight,
I
10
said
days
that. I
later, the
said when he came up to
motherfucker flipped his car over. What are you
I said
talking
when he
about?
came up to 147.
No, I'm talking to the other guy. Talking about how long they made him wait after the Sean Porter fight. The nigga flipped his car over 10 days later.
Now before that though, all I know is
I'm talking about Crawford after he fought Sean Porter. How long did he wait before he fought Ebenezer?
Well, he was in the.
He went into fucking negotiations with both of them at the same time. What are you talking about? He went into negotiations with BLK Prime and PBC at the same time.
Because they didn't want to make that fight happen that year.
BLK Prime everything that PBC.
Just because this man wanted to get
but
paid.
didn't tell PBC.
Y'all know this is the man's job, right? Y'all know this is his job, right? To make money, right?
But what was Bud supposed to do within that time? The fight was happening in the same year. Was he supposed to just sit down and wait and sit on the couch, do nothing? That's what I'm saying, bro. Even he said so himself. Even he said so himself. He waits for no man to feed his family. No man is gonna sit down there on the couch waiting for another guy.
Hey, why did he sign this contract right here? Why is this fight happening?
Because he got a guarantee.
And why do he have a guarantee? Why he have a guarantee?
Because he asked for it.
No, not because he asked for it. You know what he did? You know what he did? He signed a 2-fight deal with the PBC, something he wasn't gonna do in the beginning. And they're not gonna give him a guarantee, and he's not signed to him. What the fuck are you talking about?
it's actually a 1-fight deal.
Are you talking about that?
If he wants to fight Mel, he has to renegotiate.
Are you talking about the PBC 3-fight deal?
He should have signed with the PBC the same way as motherfucking ass signed with BLK Prime, and how he was trying to do the same thing with Golden Boy.
The reason this fight
That's a 1-fight deal, BLK.
He went and did a money grab.
He wanted the fight to happen in the fight with the fight is made.
Still something.
All the other shit irrelevant, bro.
And y'all still talking about some bullshit.
Someone they felt had a similar style to Spence.
That's all they can talk about.
All I know is
you know what we gonna
when
talk
Spence
about?
went to the Frank Martin fight, it didn't look like he was training.
Listen, man, y'all got a little bit more over a month,
Just in case y'all
man.
was wondering.
Y'all got a little bit over a month to
Terence
talk
Crawford
y'all
gonna whoop his
shit.
ass, man.
I'm excited.
Terence Crawford gonna whoop, and here's how it's gonna go. Errol's gonna lunge in at him.
Terence Crawford finna get his
Terence
ass
Crawford's gonna be southpaw.
brutalized, nigga. This shit finna be biblical.
Terence Crawford's gonna be southpaw. He's gonna switch and hit him with a right cross and then knock his ass out. Kill his ass out, man. Yeah.
See, you watched that
Terence Crawford gonna whoop his ass.
man.
Terence Crawford gonna whoop his ass, man.
Only thing I know is it's gonna be a bad.
I see who been watching Creed, man. God damn, boy.
Why wasn't Spence in Creed?
Hey, hold on.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
salute to Jason Jimenez for the super chat.
Good point.
Hey,
That's a good point.
Oh my
Salute
God,
to
man! You
Jason
guys are
Jimenez for the
bad,
super
man.
chat. He said Spence fans will be crying. Bud and 9.
Yeah, I got Bud in 10.
That was
I got Bud
creative.
in 10.
I got
Man,
Maybe earlier.
hey,
I got
hey,
Spence. I
And he
got
gonna get
Spence
dropped
between
like
8
he
and
probably
10.
gonna get dropped 3 times.
I got
Probably gonna
Bud
get
at
dropped 3
6.
times. Spence
I
tough.
got Spence between 8 and 10.
Spence gonna be beat
TKO
up.
and
TKO.
man,
TKO
he's
6.
stopping that dude by the 9th round. It's over with. I'm telling you,
How?
man.
Man,
He
he
might
gonna
knock
take a
Spence
beating
ass
from.
clean out. He might catch him with some shit that
He
could put him to
going.
sleep
Derrick James gonna be
while
raising
you
that top.
playing.
Man,
Derrick
hey,
James
Might
listen,
put him to
raising that top.
sleep.
listen. Just like Kwame said earlier, man. One of the biggest problems is that Terence Crawford, once he gets hit, all that boxing shit goes out the window.
Out the
He's
window.
So y'all
coming.
going on. So this is
What,
assumption
man?
based on how he's
It go
gonna
out the
behave.
window.
Yeah,
I don't know
Gamboa
why.
rocked
I don't
him.
know why y'all so comfortable saying
Gamboa
that.
So
rocked him.
we expect
This is
Spence.
what he does.
Look,
What you
we
mean?
expect Spence to
I
lose
don't see
if
that
if
though.
this fight again.
Gamboa.
I don't think Spence
Hold on,
wants that kind of
hold
fight. To be honest with you.
Hold on. Like I've never seen that before. Like the only people who really hit him are Gamboa and Kovacic that I can think of.
What
And
did
like
he
What are you
do
he
after he
talking
came
got
about?
back.
The
Kobayashi
nigga get hit damn near every fucking fight. What are you talking about?
Who don't
He
get
don't
hit
get
in
like
fights?
After he got
rock.
dropped by
Who
the
the fuck don't
Mississippi?
get hit in
Bro,
fights?
Avanesha hit his ass. What are you
Who don't
talking
get hit in
about?
fights?
And he came back
Avanesha hit him.
stronger. And he came back
Bro,
stronger. Look how he
that's
took
what
him
he's
out.
doing.
Look
And
at how he
this
took him
is
out,
what we're
bro.
saying.
Bro,
That's
Look
what
at how he
we're
took him.
saying.
I've never
If you do
seen that
that,
before.
listen.
Hey,
That was a
Also, by
rebuttal.
the way,
That
I
was
know
a
you guys don't
rebuttal to
remember
you
Bud
this.
gotta be
saying the only
perfect.
two people who hit him was Gamboa and
That hurt him. That hurt him.
and
By the
The
way,
Cavalier.
most. Yeah, that hurt
by the
him the
way,
most.
both hold on. By the way, both those fighters actually fight moving back,
Yeah, that's
and that's how
a
they caught
fact.
Bud.
That's a fact.
Bro, y'all Spence fans on death row, bro. Y'all
Death
days are
row.
numbered.
man, it's
Hey
out there,
man,
man.
Y'all niggas on death row. Y'all
hey
gonna be
man,
It's
mad
watch
time.
and
as
see what
hell.
happens, man.
It's
I'm
Y'all,
time
telling
for
you,
Hey,
man.
the
real.
less you know, the
I'm
less
It's
sorry for
real
y'all. I
music
feel
that come
sorry for
collecting
y'all,
these
bro.
the
souls,
less you
baby.
guys
I
break this
feel
fight
sorry for
down, the
y'all,
more
bro.
of a hype job I'm starting to think
Y'all,
Spence is.
y'all on
Like, cause
death
y'all
row.
really more hyping him up
What do
than
you
giving him
mean
credit.
breakdown? We
It's
already
time for the
Like
told
y'all
you.
real
not
music
really,
that come
What
and
you
you're
collecting
not
talking
telling me
about?
shit, bro. You ain't telling me.
This is
What I'm
Bud
hearing
fans.
from
You
y'all,
gotta. You
bro.
can't try to.
What I'm hearing from
You can't
y'all.
try to be logical with them, Shorty.
No,
Yeah,
bro,
I
hey,
know,
it's
because
no
they
more.
want
It's
us
no
to
more
come up.
talking for y'all,
Man,
bro.
he's gonna use
He
the
put himself
five
in a
palm
situation
style.
like they
No,
did.
that ain't what's
It's
gonna
no more
happen.
talking for
I
y'all,
think
bro.
what Bud needs to look out for is those thigh shots that Spence gave Ugas.
Them,
Them
them,
shots
them,
to them
them nut
hits to the
shots.
thigh.
Them nut
All
Yeah, them
shots.
right.
low ass shots gonna
Well,
get him
guess
caught
That's what
up
I'm
what?
top.
saying, man.
He gonna get
Guess what?
caught up top
If
too.
he gets hit in his thighs, then he should hit Earl back in his thighs. That's
Nah,
how
he
it
gonna
Hold
put
on,
goes.
hold on,
He's
hold on,
not
hold
gonna
on,
do
hold
that. He
on. Hey,
gonna
hold on,
punch him
hold on.
right in the
Hey,
temple. As soon as
hey,
he put
hold
his
up.
head down, you'll hit him right in the temple. Shake his ass up.
Hey, hold up. Salute Jay Cooley for the super chat. He says, we rolling his ass up on July 29th. Bud face won't hold up. It dropped the
It
link.
ain't.
Yeah, I dropped the link. Salute
It
to Jay
ain't. It
Cooley.
ain't.
Come on
His
in.
It
body
ain't
ain't gonna
gonna hold
hold up.
up.
Hey
His
man,
I
body
feel
ain't gonna
sorry for
hold up.
y'all,
we
bro.
seasoning the frying fish over here,
Very
bro. We
I
Hey,
feel
seasoning the
salute
sorry
to all
frying
y'all
fish.
Spence
Hey,
fans.
because one
bro.
Get
thing
in
I know
shape, man.
about it,
We
one thing I
seasoning the
know
frying
about it,
fish over here, man.
it's a
Hold
lot
on,
of
bro,
them
bro, bro,
Spence
bro,
fans
bro,
that
bro, bro.
really didn't want this fight to happen. So they sad, bro. It's gonna be it's death row for y'all, bro. I'm
Hey
sorry.
man.
Oh
Hey.
man.
Y'all walk that
How many
green
times
mile.
you
You
said
I
that
can't
shit
don't
you
know
without
can't walk
one
that
believing it?
green
Spence
mile.
fan who didn't want this fight. I don't even know what you're talking about now.
Well,
Yeah,
hey,
Shit,
because how
Spence
many
ain't want the
times you
fight.
said
You
that
gotta
shit
know
before?
A
Spence
lot
ain't
of y'all
want the
wanted
fight.
y'all were pushing
It's
for
a
that
lot of
Keith
Spence
Thurman
fans that
fight.
wanted to talk about
Y'all
this
were
shit
pushing
and talk
harder for
about
that
why
Keith
it's
Thurman
not
fight.
happening. But now it's really
Yeah,
happening. There's a lot of motherfuckers gonna
it
be
seems
quiet.
like that's what happened to y'all Bud fans. All of a sudden, y'all turn into
Oh
businessmen
no,
and
oh
accountants.
hey,
What man?
we
That's
You
y'all.
the last one to
It's
say
just
that
it's
shit,
just
we
bro.
gonna
we
get like
loud
what
around
You
what
the
here.
what
last one
happened
to say
this
that
year.
shit, bro.
Not a
Hey,
word.
we
What
loud
You
around
language?
here. I
the
don't see no
you
speakers.
the last one to say that shit. it, bro.
Y'all turned into businessman accountant when he went
You've
to
been talking
fight
about money the
Ebenezer. I
whole
know that.
80, 20,
You've been
70,
talking
One at a
money the
time,
whole
y'all.
Y'all
One at a
talking about
time.
10
Whoa, one
million
at a
and
time.
contracts and all kinds of shit when he went for avocado.
All I know is
keep
Spence
calling me
went.
avocado.
All I know is hold on. All I know is Spence went out of his way to go to Sky Sports to fight Kell Brook, but he was protesting when the fans told him to go to ESPN to take that belt from Crawford. He didn't want to do none of that.
Talking about, bro? What are you talking about? You don't even make sense, bro. What are you talking
What
about?
is he talking about, man?
He went to Sky Sports to take Kell Brook's belt, but he did not want to go to ESPN to take Crawford's belt.
It was an
It don't matter.
mandatory
Unified
challenge.
Trump mandatory, idiot. What are you talking about?
Was it a pay-per-view fight, idiot?
Yes,
We all know Al Heyman will let his fighters go to the other side if he thinks they'll win.
So Errol Spence and Kell Brook was a pay-per-view fight, is what you just
No,
said.
I didn't say Kell Brook. I said if he would have fought Crawford for unification, not no motherfucking. I'm going to the UK to fight. unification.
What are you talking about, bro?
Mandatory.
He fought
You hear
Kell
what he's
Brook
saying?
before he even moved up, bro. What are you talking about?
If Bud,
What are you talking about?
Jeff Horn and
Oh my, bro. Oh, bro.
if Bud was really this top ranked creation, they would have went over to ESPN and took that belt.
Crawford came to the welterweight division, Joe.
And he didn't want to do it.
2018, man.
And pulled
Spence
up on
won
Will
his
Smith
Spence fought Kell Brook in 2017.
actually put some smoke.
It may.
And in 2018, all the fans was asking for that fight, and he didn't want to go to ESPN. They take the fight.
Right.
No, that's not true, bro.
Yes, it is. He went right after the Danny Garcia and Sean Porter fight. He went on that podium and gave a whole bunch of reasons why he didn't have to make that fight.
If you kept up with boxing, what happened at that time, all of the promotional companies changed their business model, and they all DAZN got with Matchroom got with DAZN. HBO left boxing, so Top Rank ran over to ESPN because of how Al Heyman had changed with the networks. So all those guys got big budgets, and they were supposed to make in-house fights. What are you talking about, bro? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Bro,
Terence Crawford Terence Crawford's only pay-per-view fight.
Man, get the hell out of here with that bullshit.
All the fans was asking for Spence and Crawford, and he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to take the risk.
Okay, I got a question for y'all then. How many pay-per-view tickets? How many pay-per-view sales did Terence Crawford have before he moved up?
Now you a lawyer. See, now you a lawyer.
I'm just making
We're not answering that
sense.
shit.
You guys are talking
We protesting.
narrative.
We're not answering shit like that.
I thought you wasn't about the numbers. What happened?
I never said I wasn't about the
Let
numbers.
them fight each other. Let's see how the pay-per-view numbers clear out. Nigga,
They're
like
never gonna
you
fight
talking
back then.
nonsense.
Bro, did Spence or did Spence not say Jeff Horn was food? He was gonna goddamn let's make that fight happen before
That's not what
goddamn
he
Crawford.
said. He said
Yeah, he called
just
that
made
man
the motion
food,
and
bro.
said it was food.
Come on, bro. I got the playback and everything. Yes, he did.
Go play it back then.
He said let's unify. He said let's do it.
Yeah, he said let's do it. Don't
unify.
do that. Don't do that. Don't goddamn get selective amnesia, bro.
In the words of Devin Haney, he said let's fight.
Who is this guy right here with the like squeaky voice? Who's this guy?
Hey, hold on. Salute to Rice Eater for the super chat. He says Crawford knocks out punchers. If Spence gets in a firefight with Bud, it's Spence that loses. What KO punchers Spence ever fought? They even fight.
He gonna get his ass counter punch. Let him rush in there if he want to.
He said, hey, salute to Jason Jimenez. Hold on. Salute to Jason Jimenez for another super chat. He said Spence should have stayed on his easy route.
Oh my God.
Big facts.
But we back him into a corner.
Hey, J. Cooley, you got a lot of background noise, bro.
We gonna see.
Who that dude with the squeaky voice? Because I want to hear his voice. I want to make sure because I be listening to you, bro. I just be working a lot. So I be listening to this dude, and it's that fucking LT weird nigga that got choked out and slammed in the fucking grass and slung around like that's knocked out, whatever the fuck he got. He's a fucking weirdo. He's a nut. But this dude is not going to pop up on the show once Spence get knocked the fuck.
Bro, I'm always going to
I agree, bro.
What's your name, bro? What's your name?
Unlike most of y'all, I have an adult life. So
gonna downplay it.
Whoever wins or loses, I'm going to get up and still have to live my life.
Hey, that dude named Kwame. Ain't that dude named Kwame or something?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember. I want to see you around when Spence get his ass whooped.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey Bushido, don't change your motherfucking name either, man. Straight up. I'm gonna be looking. Hey, I'm gonna Google your ass straight up, Joe.
I got a question.
Bushido ain't gonna change your name, bro.
They gonna be high like a motherfucker, straight up.
Hey, it's gonna be a sad day.
How the hell y'all think Bud gonna knock out Spence?
And one of them sound like a sexual.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Cause Spence gonna do some stupid shit like rush his ass in there, gonna get caught with that uppercut.
Man, he ain't knock out nobody else, man. Them fucking premature stoppages because they got He ain't knock no goddamn body out. He ain't knocking nobody out.
Ain't nothing premature about being hurt.
Can I say this?
If you hurt, you hurt.
Check this out, bro.
Stop.
Can I say this?
Stop.
Hey, so if Bud ain't whooped nobody, if he ain't beat nobody ass, if he ain't done shit, so when they get in the ring, Spence should just dog walk his ass. Spence should beat the shit out of him, right?
No one said Bud.
That's what I'm going. His face won't hold up. Bud face ain't gonna make it to 10 rounds. I promise.
Okay. But y'all days a number, bro.
The fight ain't gonna
Yeah,
make it.
y'all days a number. Y'all this motherfucker went. This man went.
I'm gonna be laughing like a motherfucker.
Dude, I'm so confident. I'm so confident in Earl, man. How the hell you just ain't gonna knock out Earl when he ain't even knocked? He went 12 rounds with a one fucking leg dude, man. You really think he gonna knock out Earl?
Did he knock
Oh
him out?
my God!
Did he knock
Stop
him
it. The man was tired.
Styles make fights.
The man was tired.
Oh, the man was tired now. He was tired.
The man was tired, man.
Okay.
Man, stop it. Y'all be really, man, y'all really think boy gonna knock out Spence? Stop it.
Why not?
Stop
He
it.
on the 10th fight knockout streak. How the fuck not?
Stop it.
We have every right. We have every right.
Spence is at 1 and 39 and 1. Spence is at 1 and 39 and 1.
How did Spence look
Spence
after
is
that Porter
at
fight?
1 and 39 and 1. Remember that.
How did Spence look after that Porter fight? And how did Bud look after that?
Man, look at Alvarez fight. You only good as your last fight. Bud getting touched the fuck up in that fight.
What he do though? What he do? What he do?
Man, y'all keep saying what he do. None of the dudes.
Don't that matter? Don't that matter?
That's what he did.
None of the dudes Bud fight is on the level of Spence, man. Ain't no KO going in this fight. I don't see no knockout from either one of them. I don't see no knockout from either one of them.
How does Spence win?
Hold on, bro. Can I ask this man a question?
I see Spence winning by unanimous or referee stopping to above odds move up the floor. Ain't nobody getting knocked out.
They stopping that motherfucking fight in the 9th round. Crawford ass is done.
Hold on. Don't be emotional. Listen. Now, Sean Porter and Errol Spence fought 2-0. Now, you know Sean Porter won more rounds than Errol Spence.
Why y'all keep bringing up Sean Porter in these fights, man? Why?
I believe Sean Porter won that fight.
It's convenient when y'all want to use Sean Porter.
Listen.
No, I don't give a damn about Sean Porter. We all knew Porter was gonna beat Sean Porter.
Oh, really?
These are the narratives.
Yeah, really, nigga. Come on, man. Come on, stop it.
Hey, Kwame, this shit is short-lived, man. This shit is only like 30-something more days, man.
I can't wait, man.
Y'all on borrowed time, bro.
Listen, you're so emotional. You won't let me get my point across. Now, Earl did knock Sean Porter down. It was a split decision. Earl won the fight by split decision. By what? One round, right? He won by 1 round.
No. But
yeah. 114, 113.
The knockdown gave him the fight. The knockdown gave him the fight.
No, that knockdown should have made it a draw, if anything.
So what I'm saying is Sean Porter was winning until he got knocked down. Right. Okay. Now, on the judge's scorecard, if you look at the Terence Crawford fight, he was never winning. He probably won the first round or two, but after that, he wasn't winning the fight. Terence Crawford was controlling it the whole fight.
Controlled that whole fight.
Now,
none of that means anything.
Hold on. No.
Thank you. None of that shit means
anything about
if you let him finish his thought.
They don't want to hear you, G. They don't want to hear you, G.
No, go ahead.
Bro, listen. Why y'all keep cutting me up? Because you emotional. Listen. He was controlling the fight, controlling the distance. Sean Porter threw 700 or something punches that Errol Spence. He only threw 300 or something at Bud. Now, Bud controlled everything about that fight. Now, not only did he control everything about the fight, he knocked his ass out. Now you can say his pop weight in the South, which Derek James is going to be doing after the 29th. He's going to be waving that fucking white flag again. But like I said, Sean Porter and Errol Spence is on the same level. Terence Crawford is on a different level.
Right, bro. You hilarious.
I agree, bro. I agree.
Bro, you hilarious, bro. This is funny.
You know what I don't understand? If Spence fans are so much behind him, why is he the underdog? Why are people not betting on him like y'all talking on the internet?
What the money at?
Hey, man.
He should be the favorite.
None of that matters until they fight, bro. None of that matters.
None of that matter. Okay.
Did you bet on
He should be the favorite if he really got fans.
Hold on. I bet none of them motherfuckers put money on Bud. They'll say Terence win in the front of the camera, but I bet you they gonna put money on Earl.
I got money on Bud for sure.
I got money on Earl.
He's supposed to have this big fan base, but he's a favorite. Make that make sense, man.
Man, y'all they hate Earl. That's why.
How much money you got on?
He one-dimensional. He one-dimensional. He only do one thing. He only come forward. He not flashy. He don't do none of that shit. That's why he don't like.
I'm glad he's the underdog. Shit, I'm gonna make some
y'all
bread.
been saying that the whole night. That's not hate. That's what y'all been saying the whole night.
Hey, hold on. We gonna act like we don't hear all this shit that Crawford be getting, that top ranked Toby and all this shit. Man, they be roasting the shit out of Crawford, man. Earl don't get
Hey, both sides get roasted. So what the hell? Both sides get roasted.
They do. But you know what's so funny though? Because you know what's so funny? I actually like Earl. I like Earl. So I don't have no problem with Earl.
I mean, as a person,
it's some of his goddamn fans that be going crazy around here.
And vice versa, bro. We gotta take it's a civil war.
Why
It's a
Earl
civil war
lying,
between these
though?
two.
It's
Why
really
Earl
not.
keep lying?
We really could go harder on EJ, but we like EJ, so we're not gonna do that. But it could get real ugly in here if you really wanted to.
Why did Errol tell Crawford he had the same eye surgery as Cal Brook? That's a blatant lie. Why is he lying? The nigga been lying the whole time.
The same way
I don't
that
think he had
Bud told him that he never fought a 2-division champion. What Eddie Garcia 2-division champion? What Mikey Garcia a 4-division champion?
I think he said 3-division, but yeah.
No, he said 2-division. He said 2.
He said no. I said I think Mikey was a 3-division. That's what I said. Listen to what I'm saying.
Either way, Bud said he never fought a 2-division champion.
He said, "Have you ever fought?" He never.
Let me ask you a question. Why did EJ respect? Why did EJ respect Mikey Garcia's power? Why didn't he bulldoze him?
Because he knew he had a straight counter.
That's a good question. And you know what EJ told Shannon Sharp at that interview after the fight? He said that he tried to get him out in the 9th and 10th round. He's like, but I couldn't do it. And I was like, damn, it wasn't man down. But these Spence fans come on here and lie and say he said he wanted to outbox him.
Exactly.
When the man said himself, he wanted to stop him.
Oh yeah, big.
I didn't say you said it. I didn't say you said
he
it.
didn't stop him. Did Mikey win a round? Mikey did not win one fucking round.
Y'all talking about Spence gonna start fast. He didn't start fast against Mikey Garcia.
He gonna stop. He not gonna stop.
You respect that power.
He gonna stop Bud.
But he gonna
stop Bud.
No, he not.
Put your money where your mouth is. He gonna stop Bud, man.
Put your money where your mouth
Mikey
is,
is a better fighter than Bud. That's what you saying?
No, y'all keep saying Sean Porter a better fighter than him.
He is.
He was 2 finales, bro. They went. Come on, bro. What the fuck?
I thought Porter beat Earl.
Yeah, it was the knockdown that decided that fight, bro. That's all.
The logic that
y'all don't understand. That was a straight fucking dog fight. That was actually a fucking street fight.
Okay, so but Bud controlled the fight when he fought Porter, though. He controlled it.
And for the record,
don't never get in no fucking street fight because he too goddamn mistake. He not defense responsible. He gonna try to box. He gonna get beat the fuck up.
Yeah,
and
but
for the
consecutive knockouts.
Hey,
the
and
best
dig this.
finisher in boxing.
Dig this, man. For the record, Errol has a better knockout percentage than Crawford.
He does, but he had less fights, though. Don't we gonna
He
got less fights. He got less fights, bro.
Less fights.
Because
Crawford knocked out the higher caliber guys, though.
It don't matter. He got a better knockout percentage.
Yeah, y'all talking about
Hey,
until he fought Crawford
and Crawford motherfucking ass gonna add to that too.
Wow, bro.
He gonna add to that.
He was knocking them out until he fought them two guys. Couldn't do nothing with them.
And have less fights and have more fights, bro.
You said, well, you know that? All Bud fights, all that shit in the past, 140, 135. Errol fights, all that shit in the past. Now we here. July 29th, we finna see who the dog and the dogs are.
Yeah, it is.
Bud is not gonna make it. Bud is not gonna make it. We gonna show y'all he been smoking mirrors his whole career. He been smoking mirrors his whole career.
You see that on the screen? When Spence get hit, he shells up. He don't want to go. He don't want to fight.
You see, that's a dog fight. That's a dog fight.
Look at Porter. Look at Porter.
Dog fight. Dog fight. Get in there. Get in there. Good. We ate that. We ate that.
You see what Porter stepped in? He's backing up.
Get in there. Eat that. We in there. Get in there. Look at that shit. Get in there. Eat that shit.
Backing up. Look,
Get that shit.
Can't fight on the back foot.
He don't want to fight, dog. Telling you.
Can't fight on the back foot, bro.
Yeah, he don't respect Spence, man.
Look at the same punches. Look at the same hooks he keep throwing over and over and over.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a close fight. They chin to chin. What the fuck you expect?
You gonna beat Bud with just straight hooks with the same speed, please?
Well, you think Bud fast?
Look at him just buckle from that body shot. Look how he just buckled from that. Bud gonna destroy that man, man.
I'm telling you, EJ better stick to boxing. He don't want to play high speed chess with Bud. Don't fight Bud. Don't do that.
Porter not even a puncher, and he was able to lock him up like that.
July 29th, Bud fight for his life.
I just hope
Porter
Bud don't hurt me too bad because I like him.
Bud gonna have to fight for his life in that motherfucker.
Man, Bud finna get his ass broken, man.
He gonna have to fight for it. And I think I heard. Then I think somebody heard in the press conference. I heard it was a 16 by 16 ring.
What do that mean? That's better.
Bud can't run. He can't fucking run.
When does Bud ever run, bro? Stop making up stuff. When does Bud ever run?
He gonna have to run to fight.
When does Bud ever run? Bud for harder punchers than Errol and ain't run. What are you talking about?
That's what we want.
You just making up shit now, man.
I guarantee you that's not what you want. I guarantee you.
That's the only way I see. That's the only way I see Bud winning.
Let me ask y'all Spence fans a question.
When does Crawford ever run? And he's for harder punchers than Errol.
But you not listening to what I'm saying. That's the only way he gonna win if they get on the bicycle. If he stand right there, he gonna get fucked the fuck up.
He's the puncher out of the two, though, bro. He the puncher.
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on.
You see Bud opponents after that fight? Look at all the opponents and look at
No, dig this.
Let me ask that question.
Haven't they been saying that he's not gonna stand there? That he's gonna move around? So which one is it? Is he gonna move around or is he gonna fucking stand there?
I think he gonna stand there, bro.
Oh, if he stand there, his ass is done. Fuck you talking about?
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna tell y'all why I think he gonna stand there.
Boy, y'all motherfuckers get Uncle Christmas.
Hold on, bro.
Thanksgiving too.
He gonna take that jab away, and then Spence gonna be on the back foot. Y'all don't want this fight.
Y'all got this whole thing fucked up, but because Bud uses his angles and moves around, he don't run, bro. Where y'all get this running shit from? He moves around, he uses his angles, he catches your ass, he counters your ass, he times your ass, and you get fucked up. So Spence gonna lunge in now, and Bud is gonna catch his ass.
Okay, y'all open it.
He gonna lose that mouthpiece, and he gonna lose that.
That's the only thing y'all hoping he loses mouthpiece. That's the only thing y'all can say. He loses mouthpiece.
Hey, now what happens if that don't happen?
What's gonna happen is Bud's gonna pull a Shakur on him. And he's gonna have him on the back foot, controlling the distance.
Right.
Spence don't want to fight. I'm telling you, he ain't gonna want to. Every time
he gonna back up the bigger man like that, right? He gonna back up the bigger, stronger man. Okay.
Yeah, I mean he
gonna be outgunned. He don't want to fight this dude.
He did the niggas bigger than Jeff Horn is bigger than Spence, bro, and he backed him up when he tried to pressure him. Yeah, he gonna back him up. He always.
You talking about Jeff Horn? Jeff Horn. Fuck is you talking about? You trying to compare Jeff Horn to motherfucking Errol Spence?
I'm talking about strength, my brother.
I know y'all just say Bud was pressing Jeff Horn. Y'all said Bud pressing Jeff Horn.
Man, he said Jeff Horn.
I'm talking about strength.
Y'all said Bud. Man, don't watch that damn fight. Bud was fighting off the
Why you screaming, my brother? Why you screaming?
Yeah,
I'm from my bad. Y'all can hear my
Why is you hollering?
I love the passion.
That brother screaming.
Y'all not trying to get
loud. I'm working condensers. I don't want the condensers to be loud trying to talk over
him. You're gonna be screaming like that when Errol get knocked out too.
Check this out. Y'all can't find nobody that Errol has fought that's on the level of Terence Crawford, just like y'all saying Errol ain't Bud ain't fought nobody on the level.
Vice versa.
I think he had. I think Bud fought niggas better than Spence.
Who Bud fought that's better than Spence?
No, well, as far in terms of having skills, my bad. Let me say skill set. He fought better skill sets than Spence.
Man,
I agree.
Gamboa, who was more skilled, Gamboa or Spence? Let's be honest. Who's more skilled?
God.
So you think Gamboa can beat Spence?
Gamboa hit the canvas.
Bro, Gamboa was a light. I'm saying in terms of skills, who had a better skill set?
So Gamboa can beat Spence there, right?
You're not listening to what I'm saying, dude.
He don't want to understand that.
Who has a better skill set? Bro, listen, please stop cutting me off and listen. Who has a better skill set out of Spence and Gamboa?
I take
Oh,
Spence.
Gamboa all day.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
go ahead, bro. Keep going.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, look. Now, when you watching tape, like, so I box, right? So when you watching tape on a person, right, you have to realize like their weaknesses, their strengths. So when you watching tapes on Crawford, it's you have to watch two niggas. This nigga fighting orthodox, he fighting southpaw. You gotta watch two different niggas.
This nigga Gemini. You watch
We
two
gonna
people.
see. Yeah, when he's fighting orthodox against
You might
Kell
get a
Brookers,
nigga
I
that's
was
coming
almost shut in
southpaw,
3 rounds.
or you might get a nigga that's coming orthodox.
Nigga, orthodox is trash at welterweight.
I mean, that's part of the game.
Y'all better hope Bud don't turn it up,
Orthodox is
because
trash at welterweight.
Mayweather had a bloody nose against Cotto. Does that make him trash? You get black eyes in the game.
He came out orthodox against Sean Porter. So Porter clocked him. He went southpaw in 2
Smash the
seconds.
like button.
This is trash.
Muhammad Ali had a swollen jaw against Joe Frazier. Does that make him a bum? Like it's like you get busted up in fighting. It happens.
Look, bro. Look at this knockout. They come half and half. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like Bud knocking everybody out with southpaw. No, it's like 14, or whatever it is. It's half and damn near half, and then it's half the other way. So it ain't like he's just knocking people out in one stance.
Exactly. You know, and you're right, big dog. The weird part about it is they don't even see the shit coming. Cause did you see what he did to Sean Porter? It was a fucking double step back. A double step back, caught him with uppercut.
And he's beautiful throwing it. Right. Bud got a beautiful step back uppercut. I swear to God, he got the best of boxing.
And he threw it, and as he threw it, he got out the line of danger at the same time as he threw it. That dude is dynamic, man.
Man, he ain't gonna have no time for all that shit, man.
Sean Porter damn near tried to tackle him.
He ain't gonna have no time for all that
How
shit.
you not gonna have time when Spence got hit? Spence's hands is way slower than Bud. Y'all don't even think about that.
His feet is slow as hell. He's not gonna be able to close the distance like Sean Porter. It's gonna be easier to time.
Hey, man. Y'all don't even understand. What's up?
Machine. If them niggas touch it, brother, if y'all don't think Errol gonna touch it,
yeah, but they all end up going backwards though. Every last one of them dudes you name end up going backwards against Bud, and the same thing gonna happen to Spence.
Not to mention, like I said before, both those guys were fighting on the back foot. Spence is not going to fight on the back foot. That's what you guys say.
How is Spence gonna win this fight then? Because y'all say the same thing. Oh, he's gonna go to the body. Oh, he's gonna pressure him. Y'all say the same thing.
He gonna beat the hell out of his ass. That's how he gonna win. What you asking?
He's gonna break him.
So
he's gonna break his will.
Right there. That's all.
Hey, Bud, they think Bud fighting. They think Spence fighting a teenager, bro.
Yeah, how you gonna?
Y'all think
he's not fighting.
They're fighting a C-level fighter again.
Crawford is the best fighter in boxing, man.
Look, we respect EJ, but it's a bad matchup. Everybody can see that. It's a bad matchup.
Problem.
Hey, man, y'all motherfuckers.
The reason why
EJ not a terrible fighter, it's just a bad matchup.
Yeah, the reason why the Gamboa fight was so hard for Crawford was because the different levels he had. Crawford had to figure it out. Spence does this. It's not gonna be nothing for Crawford to adjust to, bro. Like, this dude is the best adjuster in the game. Y'all talking about Bud like he a second-tier fighter or something. This nigga's the best fighter in boxing right now.
They literally using the term walkthrough.
Listen, man. Listen, this is what I'm really banking on. I'm really banking on the dog that's gonna come out of Terence Crawford once his ass get clocked. And when that dog comes out and he want to stand there and trade, he getting his ass whooped. That's the only thing I'm telling you.
Tell you what it is.
He ain't gonna lose his. He don't lose his head. What he does is he wants to get his neck back.
He want to fight. He want to fight.
Be able to deal with it.
Hold on. Let me ask you something, bro. When
Spence not gonna be able to deal with it.
Out Floyd, right? Remember when he clocked him twice? You think Floyd was gonna come out there and just keep doing the same shit? He never got.
Hold on. What was your question?
When Shane Mosley clocked Floyd, right? Them same guys he was trying to hit him with, right?
Right.
He took them bitches away. But it got that mentality. All right, if you clock me with something, I'm not getting hit with that again. Just like the Mean Machine fight. He got hit with that. All right, I'm not getting hit with that no more. Every fight you see this man in, if he get hit with something, he take it away. Now Errol get hit with the same shit. If he getting hit with it, do you know that
he don't adjust.
No, he adjusts a little bit. He do, but he got hit with with 12 to 13 straight body shots from your Dennis Ugas in the first round, bro. Straight. Like, there's no adjustment there.
So how you win? How do you win?
What fight this guy watch, man?
Yeah, no, but how do he win if he got hit? He got brutalized like that. How do you win?
No. It's just body. It was just jabs and straights, and there wasn't nothing vicious, like no digs and nothing like that. He didn't shoot shot him or nothing like that. He just was jabbing straight. But Errol won because motherfucking Ugas stood.
Want to stand right there in front of him and trade.
He literally did though. He did stand right in front of him.
In front of him and trade.
But guess what? He said he was going to do that.
And Ugas don't throw no punches. He don't throw no punches, bro.
No.
And guess what? Hold on. And guess what? On top of that, Bushido, goddammit, said that Ugas was going to win.
Look at how Crawford is switching on a dime and catching niggas with shots. He just went orthodox and
man,
then
that shit ain't about to happen, man. You talking about against lesser opponents, man.
Look at that on a dime,
ain't bad, bro.
Against a gold medalist, bro. Spence ain't never beat a gold medalist. Not once.
28-1, that's a good record.
Like, bro, if me
that's
and
a good
fighting,
record,
right?
bro.
Me and you fighting, right?
28-1 is a good record.
If me and you fighting, and then next thing you know, I turn into a whole different stance, and I start tagging you from that stance, and then you like, what the fuck is going on? Like, hold up. Then I turn to a whole different stance, because Crawford really got 3 different stances, but people don't peep it. But I'm gonna just leave it to show.
Oh God, this nigga X-Man.
Yeah, X-Man, nigga.
That was the fuck he said.
He's the best fighter in boxing.
I'll tell you who ain't an X-Man. Ugas somehow stopped learning how to box after the round 6 when he hurt him. Somehow he just stopped throwing. I don't know what happened.
He stopped throwing.
I mean, if you can explain how his game plan switched in the middle of that fight, then I'm all ears.
I'm not a hater of boxing.
Did you ever buy your USB?
How many fighters in the division?
Earl, you know what Earl was doing?
That nigga Gamboa went out swinging, boy.
Check this out.
Yeah, Gamboa was a warrior, man.
Look at him.
Somehow they couldn't find it. But my files are so I ain't got no room on it.
Gamboa was a warrior, man.
How many fighters in the division how many fighters in boxing can generate power off the back foot?
Wait. How many fighters in boxing power went to every weight class they went to? Yeah, people don't even look at history like that. Bud Powers went through 3 weight classes, bro. I get that. Yeah, but I'm saying you can't name too many fighters. Like Bud has been a #1 fighter in 2 weight classes and about to be the #1 fighter in 3 weight classes. That's historical shit, man.
He was 3. He had the lineal in 135. He was the man.
Then he had a lineal at 142 because he beat Postal. That was the #2 guy, right?
Yeah, he had 135 and
he had lineal at 135 and 140.
Yeah, so he probably about to be the #1 fighter in 3 weight divisions, bro.
Hey man, y'all gonna be talking this shit after the 29th, man.
That's great. We're gonna be talking about Bud's footwork. Do you see that footwork in that clip?
Wash straight up, Jack.
Hey yo, do you know why Spence? Do you know why?
I'm gonna get Spence.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get Spence his power too, bro.
I'm gonna be quiet.
If Spence win, I'm gonna give him his flowers. I ain't gonna be no hating shit like that.
He's not winning, bro.
I know that.
Yeah, I win.
Anything can happen.
I'll tell you what, if Spence do win, he not gonna win doing the A plan. He gonna have to go down to B and C. He gonna have to show us something he ain't never showed us in any of his fights.
He ain't got those things.
He can't back up. He don't slip. He don't move his head off the line. He don't slip.
No, he keep his head on the line.
Styles is all fucked up.
Hey, think about when he throw, bro. He leave himself open to the counter all day.
He drop his right hand when he throws.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what's crazy?
You know what to go around.
What's crazy is the same shit y'all talking. Y'all sound like them trainers that be talking about we see something. You dig what I'm saying? And then they fight again and get their motherfucking asses whooped.
Yeah, but Crawford not
The fuck is
5'5"
y'all seeing, man?
with a 64-inch reach,
That's
though,
actually
bro.
what you saying, my guy. That's what you saying.
Hey,
I said,
don't
how
That's
Crawford
not
ain't
what we're
5'5" with a 64-inch reach,
don't
man.
get
I
scared,
Yeah,
now,
the
asked the
74 inch
man,
reach.
how many fights have
Hold
you
on,
seen Crawford
scared.
fight?
Yeah, your
That's
man
what you
gonna get his
saying.
ass.
You saying you
Your
see
man gonna get his
something.
ass whooped.
Bro,
No, I'm just saying all this shit,
Bushido.
y'all,
I
all these
can't wait for this
analysis and
fight,
shit,
man.
But Bushido,
Oh, I'm gonna
all this
troll
head
y'all
on the
so
line
bad.
and all this shit. Y'all think these other fighters don't think they see the same shit? That's my
None of them
question.
niggas are Terence
You
Crawford, though, bro.
talking about EJ like he pound for pound #1. That's what I don't understand.
he ain't even
Pound for
Going to be after
pound,
the 29.
pound for
You're
pound.
the one saying I see something.
Hey, let me ask you this, man. Who was pound for pound before fucking Crawford? Wasn't it Lomachenko?
Canelo, I
Didn't
think.
they have Canelo as
That's a
pound
lie.
for
That's a
pound?
lie. If it's Andre Ward,
The
that's
fuck is
a
what does that
lie.
shit mean?
They're gonna add
It
Lomachenko.
means that you
Which
the
is a
best
lie.
nigga in boxing.
With 8 fights. Like, come on, bro. You ain't how you pound for
That's
pound with 8
why
fights.
Spence the underdog. Y'all Spence fans don't believe in him because if
They
y'all
don't.
did, he'll
Hey,
be the
man,
favorite.
he don't believe. Hey,
He don't believe in himself.
Look, they might have more belief than
That's a
him.
fact, bro. And Spence supposed to have more fans, right?
Yeah, why he not the
He
favorite? That don't
shouldn't
make
be an
no
underdog.
sense. That don't make
They
no
just said
Hey,
that
sense.
man,
listen,
Bud hated
listen.
that
So,
man.
How
hey,
many,
okay.
how many
So,
fans is boxing and
so,
betting in Vegas?
so, the week of the fight, you don't know what the odds are gonna be, man. So if
He ain't gonna.
Earl
Yeah,
pulls
you're
ahead and
right.
he
That shit
becomes the
already be there,
favorite,
bro.
then what?
Yeah,
If he
I
then
hope
that
pull
so.
show
I
me
can
that
actually
that
make
show
some
me
money
that the
off this.
fans are
it's
putting their
already
money
done.
where their mouth is. If
It
that's the
happens all the
case.
time.
I hope so. I want to make money.
It happens all the time, but it's not gonna
And
be as
look at
big.
Lamont Peterson fighting his fight, standing right in front of him,
Well,
Standing
he
right in
already
front
got
of him, bro.
dropped. He wasn't standing in front of him
and
getting
he
dropped.
ain't even no puncher.
He's
Bud's
a
a puncher.
He's a starting puncher.
He's standing right in front of him, boy.
When you
Yep.
ever see Lamont
Nah, he
White
Peterson
got
already
his
just
got
ass
stand in
dropped.
front of a
brutalized
nigga?
too.
Nah,
He got brutalized before this.
look, bro.
He
Like that's
wasn't
what I'm
standing
saying,
in front
y'all,
of him. If
bro.
he
No,
watched the fight, you would know he was standing in front of him.
for the boy that's talking from the first round, Lamont was standing right in front of him
See
for the
how
first
you see how
round,
No,
bro.
Spence
he
you see how Spence backing up? He ain't
It
throwing
started
punch.
like
Oh,
the
that's not
4th
Spence.
round. Like Lamont,
Look
like
at them wild
was
ass
moving a
punches
little
he
bit.
throwing with the same speed, not bringing his hands back up.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, boy, gonna
Let
be
me
catching
ask you a
him all
that's
kind of
question.
dumb.
ways.
Why doesn't Spence ever throw when someone else is throwing?
He's not
What did you
he's not
just
that
see
type of
right
boxer,
He
bro.
in
still
the
up. He
last
still up, bro.
minute
He
of this
still
fight?
up.
He's
Bro, what are
moving
you
up, bro.
talking
He's
Because
about?
still
he
up, bro.
passive aggressive. He not a real dog
He
like
still up with that
Crawford,
high
man.
guard. He still up with
Just
that
wait
high
you
guard,
Because
just
bro. He
wait
look,
till
still
you
up with that
you're
high
finish.
not gonna
Why
guard.
you
catch him
always
in the
waiting
ring.
for Lamont to finish before you want to start throwing again?
Because he not a real dog like
Hey,
Crawford, man.
hey, look at when Larte had caught him. He shelled up and went to that high guard. He shelled up real quick. Bam.
Yeah.
Larte,
And when
man, when Larte
Kavalauskas
caught him with that
dropped
shot.
Bud, what Bud do? Bud got
Devin
up and
beat the
walked right to
brakes
him.
off that nigga.
Yep. Yep.
That's the
Right.
difference
The
between the
brakes.
two. The difference.
Look. When what you call it hurt him
So
and
Bud
Gamboa
walked
hurt him.
to Gamboa when he
30
got hurt?
seconds later, Gamboa was knocked out.
Yep.
Yeah, he walked
30 seconds
towards
later,
him.
he was out of there.
No, he didn't. He
He knocked
backed
him
up.
out going forward, bro.
Damn
Bro,
boy.
what the guy said is after
Damn
Larte
boy.
hit Spence, he backed up. Most people when they get buzzed back up. When Gamboa hit Bud, he backed up.
No, he didn't. His legs.
Yeah, no, he
Yes,
did.
he
He did. He
did.
did. He
Go
did.
look at the
His
film,
legs
bro.
shook.
Y'all just talking, bro.
That's
Now he
fine, but we're
did.
talking
He
about what
backed
punches was
up, but
being
he didn't
thrown.
stop
I mean,
throwing.
So what
he
was his starting
I mean,
combination?
he backed up
Start
for a
coming
second, but
right
he
at him.
readjusted. He went and got in that ass.
He didn't
And
stop throwing
Gamboa,
though.
listen, man, listen. Y'all talk shit about Mikey. Gamboa came up from 126 pounds.
Okay, but Gamboa was a
126
fucking
pounds.
dog.
Y'all act like
And
that
he and
motherfucker
Bud
was
stopped him
no
though.
different than Mikey
Bud
Garcia.
stopped Gamboa.
Nah, he
Yep.
had 2 fights at lightweight before he fought Bud, my
And
friend.
Spence didn't, bro.
Yeah, he did.
So
And he got
what
knocked
you
the
saying?
fuck out. In the
Hey,
same
hold on.
round
Mikey
he
didn't
hurt
have
Bud.
one fight at welterweight, bro. He
30
just
seconds
moved right
later,
up.
he hurt
Hey,
him.
salute to Rice
And
Eater for the
Spence still
super chat.
respected his power.
Hey, salute to Rice Eater for the super chat. He says, unlike Bud, Spence don't attack when he hurt, he run. Pull up Emmanuel Larder versus Spence after round 9. Acting like Spence will beat Bud in the firefight.
I said that's what I just said. That's what I just said.
This guy's so backwards.
That's facts.
When
That's
Larte
facts.
caught
his ass, when Larte caught
this
his
is not
ass,
a fact. The Larte fight was an 8-round fight. So what is he talking about after 9? He got hurt in the 7th round. What's this guy talking
He
about?
ran the whole.
You saw him circling the ring. That's facts. He didn't want to get his get back.
Spence not a dog like Crawford, man.
He's not a
He's
dog.
just not.
In super chats and have no facts in them.
Nah,
As
he
soon as
had it
he
one
got
round,
clipped,
bro.
he
Come
wanted
on,
out
he
of
had
that
it one
fight.
round.
I bet the video out there
How
on
many
what
rounds
happened.
did Larte fight?
They
How many rounds was that?
Facts.
Was it 8 rounds?
I don't know. Was it a 10-rounder, a 9-rounder? How many rounds
It
was
was
it?
an
8?
8-rounder. It was an 8-rounder. Earl got hurt at the bell in the 7th round. And they fought
Okay,
one
he
more
started.
round.
And then Earl
Okay,
ran
okay, I
away
get what you're
round.
saying, but
Ain't
what I'm
shelled
saying
up, right?
is he not a dog like Crawford though.
He
Crawford walked
ran the
in the
whole 8
fire
rounds,
against
bro.
Hey,
power
do
punchers.
y'all see the look on Earl's face? Earl's face when
Power
he get hurt,
punches.
bro.
He said a
Look
power
good,
puncher.
though.
What power puncher? What you talking
Kavalauskas is a
about?
power puncher, bro.
Who did he knock out?
Even Robert Garcia said it. He's a
Knocked a
power
lot of
puncher,
niggas
Who
bro.
did he knock out? What are you
A
talking
bunch
about?
of
Who did he knock
He
out?
knocked
them
down
damn.
Bud. He wobbled Bud,
He knocked out. He
No.
knocked
He's a
down.
power
He
puncher.
fought
Who
to
did
a
he knock
draw with
out?
Virgil Ortiz.
and he hurt Virgil Ortiz.
Who
He's
did
a
he knock
power
out? He
puncher.
And
asked
y'all
you who he
can't
knocked
tell me
out.
Virgil ain't got no chin because that dude get hit every fight.
Sean T, ask him again. Ask the question again. Maybe he'll
I,
answer it.
We don't
he
know.
didn't.
Who did he knock
No
out?
names. What I'm saying is no names, right?
Who the
But
fuck did the man
when
He's
he
a power
fought
puncher,
Bud,
so no
when he
names when he
fought
knocked
Bud, what he
out.
was 21-0 with 17 knockouts, and you can
See,
tell he's a power puncher. What he did to Virgil Ortiz. How many times you seen Virgil Ortiz
the
ever
guy's
hurt like
definitely a
that, bro?
puncher, bro. The guy's definitely a puncher.
That
And
dude got
David
some lick.
Avanesian is a puncher.
He got
David
some
Didn't he
pop.
get his
Avanesian
ass
went.
knocked out both of them fights, man?
It don't matter.
Who,
He's a
David?
puncher. We're talking about punchers.
Kavalauskas.
Guys that can hurt you at any
Yeah, but
time.
he's still
Virgil's
a
a puncher
puncher,
too.
though. That doesn't
Did
negate from the fact that
listen?
he's a puncher, bro. What are you
David
talking about?
Avenesian have
What
more
negates
losses,
from the fact is when he
bro.
moved up in competition,
Did
his
David
ass got his
Avenesian have
ass
more
whooped.
losses
Yeah,
than
but he still
That's what
hurt
That's
niggas,
happened.
though.
fine. He
He
hurt
still,
niggas.
just like
Exactly. That's
Darnell
the point.
Boone. Darnell Boone wasn't really a great fighter, but he was a puncher. He knocked down Andre Ward.
Right.
bro?
He still was a puncher, though.
I
Did
mean, he was
David
such a great
Avenesian have
puncher.
more
He didn't
losses
knock
than
out Ray
motherfucking
Robinson and
what
one
you
of
call it?
Ugas's 12 knockouts.
Yeah, but
was
you
Ray
talk
Robinson.
about Ray
Listen,
Robinson like he a bum. Ray Robinson
yo,
is a really good fighter, though. He's not no bum.
Not even, man. Come on, man.
I ain't
Don't
say he
even
was a
bring
bum.
Ray
I'm just
Robinson
saying
in
he's
this
such a power
conversation.
puncher.
That don't
Ugas
even
knocked
make
out
sense,
Ray
nigga.
Robinson, and he ain't no
Yeah,
power puncher.
yeah, but styles make fights. What's the boy name? Amir Iman beat Ugas, but what's the boy name? Granados knocked out Amir Iman.
Right.
So it's
Yeah, but
like
But hold
styles
on,
make
hold on,
fights.
hold on.
Yeah,
I
they
like
try
when
to
they
use
say,
the
I like when they
triangle
start
theory.
talking this shit because listen, Ugas had more losses than motherfucking what you call it that Terence Crawford just knocked out.
Averesian.
Avenesian.
Avenesian.
Yeah, but they were
He
two
had more
different levels.
losses.
But everyone knows those guys are two different level fighters. Ugas got
How?
more
Nah,
losses.
we don't know that.
Hey, put him in the ring.
How
Averesian and
Fuck you
Ugas.
talking
Let's see
about,
it.
right?
Like, what
Josh
happened?
Kelly was a solid
I watched
fighter.
that
No,
fight
he
too.
definitely was a lesser fucking opponent. How in the
How?
fuck?
He had more
How?
losses.
Because guess
How?
what? Hold on. How in the
Who
fuck you
knocked?
gonna go pick a fighter when one of the motherfuckers you knocked out knocked him out? Kavalauskas knocked out Avanesian.
Yeah,
Well,
but he was ranked number 6 though in the world. They still was a
Yeah,
top 10 fighter.
Ortiz and
he paid
Boots with
Avenesian's guy step aside money too to get that fight. He wanted
Talk about what Avanesian did after the Kavalauskas knockout. He knocked out 6 dudes, and out of the 6 dudes,
No,
2 was like top 50.
out of 6 dudes, the only motherfucker you know is Josh Kelly. You don't know nobody else.
And Kerman Lagera, the dude that was like 27-0 with 26
Kerman
knockouts.
who?
Kerman Lagera, he was ranked
Now
number
I'm done,
15.
man.
Let me tell you, he was ranked number 15 in the WBO, and David Avenesian knocked him out. That's how he became like ranked top 10.
So now,
Go
hold
look it
on.
up.
So now, David Avenesian is a credible opponent. That's what you trying to say?
He was a top 10 welterweight in the world. What are you talking about? Top 10.
This shit crazy, man.
He's not a credible opponent to you because that's
He
what
was
you
a
wanna
top
say.
10 fighter, bro. You act like
Cause
Josh
he
Kelly was a
trash.
bum or
What
something.
are you talking about? David Avenesian is trash, man.
He's
You
trash.
act like
He was
Josh
undefeated.
Kelly was
I
a
know
bum or
Ugas ain't
something.
a puncher, and he hurt Spence.
See,
Ugas ain't no puncher.
You know what's funny? Because over there in the PBC, it's about names and shit like that. Just, you know what I'm saying? They
Right.
got names and shit like
Boxing is about names.
that. So that what the names makes that fighter better than Avanesian or something just because he got a name. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You can't say
There's a
Ugas
lot of no
is
names
better,
out there that
but
are
I'm saying
just as good as a lot of these guys.
Look, check this out. You can't say Ugas better than Avanesian just because Ugas, you know what I'm saying, he got a name and you don't
Was
know
the
who
champion.
Avanesian is.
Was the champion and beat Pacquiao.
He lost 3 times before he fought Crawford. So
Jeff Horn beat Pacquiao. Y'all don't give him no credit for that.
Jeff Horn was undefeated.
Nope, we sure don't.
Okay, so you giving
Yeah,
Ugas credit for beating an older Pacquiao.
Right.
Come on, man.
Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all Earl Spence fans need to go study some film, bro. This nigga's his foot is in fucking cement, bro. He can't punch without his foot being in cement.
Hey, somebody should have beat beaten him by now with all the motherfucking feet
I
and
think
finesse.
Sean Porter did, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I know he
beat him.
did. Yeah, he did. And Danny
But ain't
Garcia
that the
did too.
same goddamn
And y'all said Danny
but
ain't
ain't that
hurt.
the same Manny Pacquiao that beat Keith Thurman?
And Keith Thurman was washing all them PBC fighters. And old Pacquiao came over there and washed Thurman.
Right.
So how good are these PBC fighters?
Bro. He never washed him. Thurman was beating the shit out of Pacquiao. He barely won that fight.
For 3 rounds, he washed him. He knocked him down in the first round.
And then hit him with that body shot in like the 11th. Made him take his mouthpiece out.
Had him jogging laps. He washed him.
Now watch this. Now, y'all said Errol never got hurt by Danny. Danny hit Errol with a body shot, and Errol's mouthpiece dropped out his mouth. And he started looking to the ground.
Who told him to start looking for his mouthpiece in the middle of a fight?
You watch that Ugas fight too.
Danny Garcia.
Ugas knocked that mouthpiece out.
Hit him with a hook to the body.
Danny Garcia. Did he just say Danny Garcia?
He hit.
Listen, man. That was a one-sided ass whooping. What are you talking about?
Yeah, with a flat-footed fighter who don't throw unless you throw. Do y'all think Bud is going to do that with this man? Like, get a man some kind of credit. Like,
Bud's going to be first.
He dropped out.
Y'all think Bud? And then let me ask Errol Spence fans this real quick, and I want y'all to be honest. I'm gonna ask all of this. This question is for all the Errol Spence fans. Please be honest. Who's the more accurate, precise puncher out of Crawford and Spence?
Come on.
Oh, Crawford by far. Crawford.
So who does that favor in an exchange out of Spence and Crawford? Who would be favored in an exchange?
He has immaculate time and
That's
time
a good
and
point, bro.
accuracy.
My point exactly. So how is Spence going to beat him in a dog fight if Crawford is more accurate than the nigga?
And he throws shorter punches, bro.
They say
those punches are gonna get there a lot faster than Spence.
They say Errol Spence throw 1,000 punches. That's why.
If you remember when Van Herden did his interview, he said the accumulation of punches from Errol Spence is like it wears on you to the point where you see stuff coming, but physically you can't get out the way.
That's not Crawford, bro.
Yeah, Van Herden is a flat-footed fighter.
Well, hold on a second. Let's just hold on. Let's be honest. We don't know that until we see how Crawford takes the punishment too. See, that's the part you guys keep leaving out. You guys keep leaving it out.
The punishment has to get there. How's the punishment going to get there?
You're assuming that he's going to be active like that. Not to mention, Spence likes to set his feet when he throws punches. So what happens when he has to punch on the move?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
He's gonna be off guard.
Yeah, you're right.
Yo, Crawford's sitting there. You gonna sit there with him?
Hey, hold on.
Spence has to sit down. He got to sit down on his punches to get. He has to sit down on his punches. Crawford is not gonna sit right there and stand right there in front of him to let him just go beat him up and all this shit. That's not gonna happen.
And beat the bricks.
I think Crawford gonna sit there with him, y'all. I think he is.
Gonna back him up.
And you know what y'all keep failing to realize, man, that Errol Spence works everything off of a jab, man. A constant jab.
And if that's
a constant jab, we're not talking about somebody
that wasn't landing on Porter or Ugas. That jab wasn't landing on Ugas or Porter. It was not a factor in those two fights. Go back and watch them fights.
Right.
What if he takes bro?
All I saw was Ugas' fucking eye was hanging.
Yeah, but the jab wasn't a factor though.
Hey, hold on. Let me read the super chat. Salute to J Rod's Level Up Box TV. Y'all go subscribe to J Rod Level Up Box TV. He says, I said it here first. Between 5 and 7, Spence going to get timed and hit with a shot he don't see coming. If he don't get KO'd, he will be stopped. Salute to my boy J Rod, man.
He said 5 and 7, huh?
I said that. I said round 9. I said round 9 though.
I say it ain't going past 10.
I say between 6 and 9. He gonna
16-month layoff is terrible.
Hey, hold up. Salute to Jason Gymnast for another super chat, man. Much love to you, bro. He says a style nightmare for Spence. This isn't what he's used to. This isn't the easy route, but it's difficult. Skills, power, ability. Spence is getting whooped.
Easy route.
You, Jason.
You say easy route.
That same laugh, Sean.
I don't see how y'all both. I don't see how both sides saying they'll see a KO. The both fighters are too damn good to get knocked out, man.
This style is for
They're getting stopped though, man. Because
dog. These are two black fighters. This ain't what you're used to. Somebody getting knocked out.
Man, ain't nobody too good of a fighter to get knocked out. I can't see Bud winning the fight regardless.
They're gonna stop me.
Can't see why. What can't you see, bro?
I just can't see Bud winning the fight.
What's your breakdown?
Here's the thing. All right, let me help you guys out. If Spence is gonna win, he's gonna have to knock out Crawford because once, like you guys said, hold on. Let me finish. Like you guys said, Crawford likes to get his lick back. So if the fight does break out, he's not going to be backing up and then sitting there. He's going to be moving and catching licks. So if Spence don't fight back, he's going to have to go for the knockout to win. He's not going to be able to outbox Crawford once he gets
He's
into
gonna be
that mode.
moving. What? How is he gonna get his lick back if he's
that
moving? What are you talking about?
Great point.
He's going to
Once
have
he
to
gets
go
into
for the
that mode,
knockout to win the
he's not
fight.
gonna be able to do shit about it.
So what? Bud
start
the
throwing
one
them
who's
counter
gonna be
punches.
fighting for his life. Bud needs to knock out
Hey
the
man, hey look,
Nah,
man.
Bud going for the kill, and if Spence don't
On
go for the kill
everything I
too, he
love,
going to get eaten.
man, I don't know how many boxing matches I've seen, but I've never been more confident in what's about to happen. I'm telling you, man.
Okay, all right, so
Man, listen, I've never listen.
I want you to come back. I want you to come back to Bushido.
Hey,
$1,000 right here.
hey, man,
Don't
when I
front.
tell
Don't
you,
front.
hey, when I tell you, man, this boyfriend to get his ass
Got
broken.
$1,000 I sent to Bushido boxing right now, nigga.
Man, he gonna get beat up, man.
Come on, man, knock it off, man. You don't want to do that.
Sorry for him.
You don't want
I
to do
really
that.
feel bad for Bud. I really feel bad.
You don't want to send it. Hey, man, hey, keep your car no money, man. You don't want to do that shit.
Don't go miss no July 30th, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, hold
We
on.
don't want to come look for you.
All right,
salute,
bro.
Salute to my boy B House.
I ain't hard to find.
Salute to my boy B House Promotions in the building. He says, "How long will Bud stay at PBC after this is over?"
He gonna fuck Mel Charlo up and then get up out of there.
Yeah, he gonna go. He gonna whoop Earl. He gonna
God.
whoop Earl.
Hey, yo, stop.
This nigga said Charlo.
Stop it. Stop it.
He gonna whoop Earl last. Earl gonna take that 30
Right.
day. He gonna take that 30 day. He gonna put in that petition for that second fight. They gonna whoop his ass again. Then he gonna go up there and whoop Charlo ass, and Bud gonna be
Hey,
done.
look.
Then he gonna whoop David Benavidez then too.
Charlo got Tim Zoo
on
problems.
day 30.
He said Charlo got
he got to win that fight first before we can see him in
He won't
Bud.
whoop Charlo ass just because. It don't matter what happened between Charlo and Tim Zoo.
See, Charlo will fuck Tim Zoo up because Tim Zoo is he's a square, straightforward fighter. Like Charlo gonna fuck him up. I don't know why he like.
Nah, dog. Charlo don't do good with pressure fighters. He gonna be in a war with that kid.
I don't even like
Tim
him,
Zoo.
bro.
Hey, Tim Zoo showed me something. He showed me something, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not finna doubt that kid no more. I did that shit in that Harrison fight.
Tim Zoo.
In that Harrison fight, bro, I was all the way Harrison, bro.
Tim Zoo ain't Castaño. He a pressure fighter and he got power. Charles gonna be in for a fight. That's gonna be a good fight.
God damn.
That kid again, bro.
You gotta.
I think Charlo stops him Tim Zoo in 6 rounds, bro.
No, I don't think so, bro.
I think Charlo stops him in 6 rounds. I don't even like Charlo.
Hey, Tim Zoo
that last fight,
in the
I
Harrison
wasn't
fight,
impressed.
bro.
In the Harrison fight, yeah.
Harrison.
The last fight he didn't look so good. I didn't like how he was throwing his punches and shit. He was wide as hell.
And
he was
he don't move his
lunging.
head up the line.
It was on a lot of sloppy shit. Jamel don't stop him in 6 rounds.
All that is true, but Charlo don't like getting hit. He gonna go to the ropes and he gonna be in on the dog fight.
I do think Charlo got a better chin. I think Charlo got a better chin and he's a harder puncher.
That's true, but he's gonna be taking a lot of punishment. So he got to get through Tim Zoo first before we can talk about him and Bud. Hopefully he wins
Bud gonna beat Charlo
in a hopefully he wins in a impressive fashion so we can see this Bud fight. But I'm telling you, that Tim Zoo fight ain't no easy work.
This shit off, man. Y'all getting ridiculous, man.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question?
Ridiculous. They just acting like people go run through spin.
Man, hey,
can I ask y'all a question real quick? Who y'all got at Stanley Jonas and Virgil fight? Who y'all got in that fight?
I got Virgil.
Virgil Ortiz.
We're going for like 12 more minutes, y'all. 12 minutes. Go ahead, cook.
Yeah,
I think Stanley Jonas gonna outbox him though, but I think Virgil gonna stop him.
Yeah,
You think Virgil gonna stop him?
Oh,
I think Virgil gonna stop him.
That's a
But
lot.
I think Stanley Jonas gonna be outboxing.
I think Virgil gonna stop him in the leader round.
Yeah, I think Stanley Jonas be up on the cards though.
If Virgil commit to the body, if he do all that head hunting shit, it's gonna be a long night.
Hey, but
you gotta go to the body.
Is Virgil gonna be healthy though?
That's another good question.
Hey, if you get in the ring,
Stanionis a dog. We know he can get down and dirty.
Yeah,
he a dog and he's the better boxer. So Virgil gotta be on his shit.
I'm going with Stanionis on this.
And if
it go to distance, Stanionis
then he gonna get his ass whipped.
But I think Virgil gonna stop him. Virgil tough, man.
Man, that's a good fight, man.
He got to commit to the body.
Virgil had a tougher run than Boots. I tell you that. He had a tougher run than Boots.
Yeah. I think by the time they're gonna fight, and I think by the time they fight, it's gonna be a closer fight.
Why we talking
I
about?
don't think Boots should
Right
look
now, I don't
past
think
Villa
so.
either. That's a good fight.
Boot got a fight on hand against Villa, then Roma Villa.
That shit ain't going
Yo,
well.
that Villa fight, that's gonna be a great fight.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
I don't think
That
so.
that Villa dude, that's a dude that fight that he throw back.
Boots
Yeah,
gonna
he
fuck
throw
him
back.
up. I'm going to that
But
fight.
he gonna
I don't
get
think
stopped
that
though.
fight gonna go past 7 rounds.
He gonna
Man,
get stopped though.
Boots gonna beat
But
the
it's
brakes
gonna
off
go
that
from
dude.
Villa look tough, bro.
Hey,
That's
he
a big
gave.
boy.
Hey, he gave goddamn Speedy Rashida, man. He gave him all. He
Yeah,
could
but
later
Boots
on.
ain't Speedy Rashidi. He got more power.
Yeah,
And Speedy
I got
Rashidi,
you.
that shit was one
I'm
sided.
with you on that. I'm with you. I think Boo. I think
Speed
Boo
Rasheed's a little bit faster on his feet though, so
Yeah, he
But
is.
he don't
Villa's
have as
gonna
much power.
Boots gonna be there for them power shots. So it's gonna be an entertaining fight.
He got a lot of power though.
Yeah, he will be
I
there.
don't see it going past
But I don't
7.
think he gonna be.
I don't
I
think
think
he's
Villa's
gonna
kind
pay
of
5 rounds.
slow. He's gonna get countered
He
a
is.
lot.
Slow for Boots.
He's gonna counter a lot, but I think he's tough. He'll last.
Hey, look at Villa on the right. So I mean, we gonna see how this fight plays out. You know, with Boots and Villa, that should be a good fight, man. He seemed to be pretty tough in the
Them
Rashid fight.
jeans kind of tight he got on.
Man, them jeans.
That's the only thing tight is the jeans,
I see too
bro.
many calf muscles in this picture.
I done lost some
Look,
faith with this
and he
picture
got
though.
a hand on the hip.
I ain't gonna hold
I
you.
don't know no more.
Too many calf
He got a
muscles.
hand on the hip. That's it. That might be a
That's
boyfriend.
fucked up,
right
man.
there.
That's
I ain't
fucked
gonna
up.
lie to you. That might be a boyfriend right there.
That's Villa, man.
Man out here catching cattle. I don't know.
Hey,
Hey, but
you're a tough
wait,
motherfucker.
wait, hold up. We got Carlos Adames tomorrow, right? Don't he fight tomorrow?
Yeah.
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 J-Rock.
Who
J
y'all
Rock.
got?
J-Rock and
tomorrow?
Adamas.
Who
J
y'all
Rock
got?
with
Thomas. I'm
Hey,
gonna
Adames.
I got
gonna be a
Adamas
good.
though. J-Rock, man.
I
J
don't
Rock
know,
I
does.
want to
man.
go for J-Rock, but his
J Rock
chin
look
is
ready.
trash.
I want to go for J-Rock too, but I'm going with Adamas, man.
Yeah,
He
J
does,
Rock.
man.
Trash.
Can't
If
take
J
a
Rock
punch
chin
like
can
he.
hold up, he should win because
He can't take a punch, bro.
Adames gets really sloppy in his fights. He's really sloppy.
That Rosario ass whooping took his whole career from him.
It took
Yeah,
it.
that was a
it was
bad
it was
stoppage for him
Charlo.
too.
No, it was
He got beat the fuck up.
Maul did that to him.
No, that was Rosario.
Nah, I
Man.
think
That last
Rosario
fight
beat
at
the
That
fuck up.
uppercut.
Rosario
You see how
beat
he
the fuck
fell?
out of him, man.
Yeah,
He
but
did.
I'm just saying that's because his chin was already loosened up by Maul.
No,
I'm just saying, man, you got your ass whooped
yeah.
like that at home, though. You was at home and got your ass whooped like that.
Bro, that ass whooping did it to him. That ass whooping.
Well, he getting his ass whooped again tomorrow. Shit.
Yeah, he gonna lose tomorrow, too.
Big
Honestly,
facts. They're big facts.
Hey, Bushido, I think anyway gonna beat Fulton too.
I'm finna say that anyway.
Yep, I got Monster in there, too.
And I like Fulton, bro. But I don't think that's gonna work out.
So say wait. So y'all say y'all got Inoue beating Fulton.
Never.
Yeah,
Never.
I got Fulton.
Yes.
I'm gonna run with
Yes.
Fulton. I'm gonna run with Fulton on this one.
I got Monster.
Yeah,
I got
I got
Monster,
cool,
man.
cool boy.
And look,
I'm gonna go with Fulton on
I'm
this
rooting for Fulton, bro. But I just
I
don't
got
see
him
him.
all
I don't
day.
see him being able.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me say that.
I hope he win, but he ain't gonna beat Monster, man.
Bro,
Doesn't carry power up.
I'm rooting for Fulton, but if his ass goes to the roast, man, that's what it's gonna be.
It's too much.
Monster,
Too much
Monster,
power.
an animal, man.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but he moving up.
That's why his name Monster.
That power real. Don't go to the ropes, Fulton. Keep circling the ring. Don't go to them damn ropes like you do every fight.
Yeah, he gonna have to box. Fulton gonna have to box.
I say that because
a big
I think he needs to run it back with Figueroa anyway. Cause shit, that was a good fight.
Fighting the big nigga that's
I
walking
agree.
around like at 160, bro. Yo, he gonna fuck him up.
Yeah.
He gonna.
I don't know about that, sir.
Hey,
Oh no,
I know him.
I can't.
know him.
But
hey, while we all here, real quick, let's talk about a few things that happened. What do y'all think about Canelo signing with PBC?
Oh man.
And who is he gonna fight?
he both
Right.
fight Charlo, don't
I'm fighting Spence.
he? He
ain't
both
it?
fight Charlo, don't he?
Yeah.
He ain't gonna fight
Hey,
Spence.
he gonna fight Charlo, and then he probably fight Earl after Earl
looking past-
beat the
Hey,
fuck
they
out
looking
of
past
Crawford straight up.
They looking past Crawford.
Oh yeah, after Errol gets his ass whooped by Crawford, he gonna fight.
Nah,
Nah.
That's gonna be EJ's comeback fight. Chasing greatness, fighting Canelo at 168.
Hey,
He's gonna be Charlo Andrade and
he gonna get. I think he gonna get.
Charlo Andrade and Benavidez.
Hey, Crawford gonna send him to a retirement fight.
I think
That's gonna be his last fight. Fighting Canelo.
Crawford gonna send him to a retirement fight.
Charlo planning Benavidez. He can't run from Davis.
Yeah, it's gonna.
He not fighting Plant again. He gonna fight EJ.
Well, hey, he a PBC, so I don't know.
That's done. He ain't fight David, man.
He gonna fight
That's
Charlo,
gonna be his retirement fight.
Benavidez, and he gonna fight EJ last.
This Earl. This
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
think
Earl.
well,
This
you can
gonna be
say
the
that
Earl
too.
retirement fight right here. This Earl retirement fight.
Who? Bud?
Earl Spence. This
You
is
got that
retirement fight.
fucked to get Bud retirement fight. Bud ain't fight no goddamn more after his ass moving.
Knock
You
it off.
shit.
It's gonna be Earl
You
retirement
crazy,
fight.
Errol, man. Errol finna whoop his ass and tell all y'all got this man pound for pound, and he been smoking mirrors his whole career.
EJ already said he a natural 160, 168 pounder. You already thinking about that fight. You know what he want.
Like, look at their interviews. They so unsure. We might do this and we might do that. Terence Crawford and Bomac, they like, yeah, we gonna beat his ass. We gonna fuck him up.
Derek James hating on Bud. Derek James a hater.
Man, nigga, not say no motherfucking
Derek
Bomac.
James a hater.
You
He don't know how to. He don't know how to.
Bomac the reason
Buck gonna him in the hallway like, what's up, nigga?
Hey y'all, what round better be putting Keller Smith down in?
Man, he put him down for like 5-6 years. Really,
I think it'll go further than that. I think Caleb.
Man, he gonna fuck him up.
I think
That's who needs to fight Bill with his ass, man. Go and get that.
Bill better be damn sure do.
Bill will be.
Get that shit cracking, man.
You said Bill will be?
You said
He
Beaver.
gonna outbox? He gonna outbox us? Just box him all night?
Yep.
I think.
I don't know. You better be, but he a machine though. Shit.
Oh, that's tough, bro.
I would like to.
Yeah, but he a robot.
He can
fight better be.
Does Bill have a lot of power though? Like,
nah, he don't really have power like that.
So if he can't
he a great fighter though.
He a great boxer. Yeah, he can box. I don't know.
I think he got power. He just don't know how to finish like that. He got power though.
Punches. He don't sit on his punches.
Finishing touch, right?
Just like David Haney. I think David Haney has more power than his punches.
Right.
Y'all brought up David Haney. Oh shit!
I got Devin.
No,
Who y'all think David Haney should fight?
Whenever Tank ready to send that contract, we can get that fight going.
Hey, that's how I feel. If he gonna stay at 35, you should fight nobody but Tank.
But 35, I think he should be able to catch weight, bro.
I got the cool over everybody.
Nah, fight him at 35.
Tank don't want to fight nobody. Y'all know that.
I know that, but we gotta put pressure on Tank. I'm tired of hearing this dude.
I got the
This and that. He the face of boxing, but you don't want to fight the guy.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Tank and Shakur should fight
I got
first.
the core over all of them.
I got
Me too.
I got Devin.
Nah, I know. I got Tank over all of them. He needs to fight.
I got Keyshawn Davis over all of them.
I don't.
No,
Keyshawn Davis.
I like Keyshawn though.
He got
That nigga Keyshawn nasty.
More years.
He got Cruz problem. What dude named Cruz? He got a problem, man.
Keyshawn nasty.
Andy Cruz.
Andy Cruz should be fighting soon. He should be fighting pretty soon.
They not trying to make that
Cruz
fight.
got his
man.
ass shook.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't heard that motherfucker Keyshawn ain't said shit about that nigga.
Now Keyshawn said he'd do it if they send him a contract. He'd do it. That's what he said.
Man, the boy don't want that smoke.
Keyshawn ain't fucking no smoke.
He really should fight Cruz though. Real talk.
Keyshawn a dog.
You should want to get it back. This man stopped me from getting my gold. Hell yeah, that'd be the first motherfucker I
Y'all
want to fight.
talking about Keyshawn like he ain't no, like he ain't a
He
dog.
want Frank Martin, bro.
They
Frank Martin.
You can take fight too.
Man, Frank Martin, stop that
Frank
nigga.
Martin and
Martin's
Errol.
not stopping Keyshawn, bro. I'm sorry.
Frank Martin not fighting nobody, man. I like Frank.
Don't
He
throw
not
no
fighting
punches,
nobody.
man. That nigga boring. He boring.
He boring and he.
Bro, you don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Just like just a regular up and down fighter. He gonna get beat.
Yeah, Frank Martin boring. He was boring as hell in that last fight with the Dominican boy. He barely throw any punches.
This nigga up and down. That boy gonna get his ass.
Frank Martin's he a never fighter who don't want to throw when someone else is throwing. That's the only thing I don't like about him.
Wow. That's gonna be his downfall.
Keyshawn Davis is action packed from beginning to the end. He want that action.
That guy's a dog.
Frank Martin not throwing no punches.
He kind of fight like Crawford.
Look, he ain't throwing no punches.
Frank
Look, none. He ain't throwing no punches.
Bro, that's one spot in the fight, bro. That's probably like the 9th round.
You guys say anything, but fans. It just if it comes,
if it got something to do with Spence, they all like,
bro. That's one spot. That's one spot in the fight, bro.
Yeah, that's only the one spot in the fight. Right.
Yeah, look, that's the same knockdown like 3 times in a row.
But you're playing a clip, bro. What are you talking about?
All right, I'm
like Frank Martin though.
Yeah, I like Frank.
Frank
I
Martin
like Frank
throws
cool.
way
Alright,
more than
man. Frank, all right.
Frank
Frank
throw
Frank
punches. I
all
don't know
right,
what
man.
this guy talking about.
He actually a better
That
boxer
nigga,
than
like I said, that
Spence.
nigga don't punch up between punches.
And they all need to just mix it up any
He
goddamn
actually a
way.
better boxer than Spence, bro. To be honest with you.
Son,
He is
Man,
throwing
we
punches.
heard you, man. We just ain't entertaining that shit. You heard?
He
You're
is
right.
throwing punches.
You don't know the fight.
Better boxer than
And
Spence.
you know another issue.
You thought the motherfucker ain't hear that shit. We heard you.
You know another issue with Frank Martin is what's gonna get him in trouble when he fight the elite. He don't set up his punches. He just be throwing.
He just throws. It's like Earl.
Yeah.
And that's the
All right.
Yeah,
difference
he
between him and
definitely
Keyshawn.
got that
See,
point.
Keyshawn
you got
set
a
up
point.
his punches.
Frank
But I
Martin
don't
comes
think he,
behind the jab just like Earl does. He does.
but I don't
set
think
his
he's.
punches up.
I don't think he's in position to have to really set up anything. Bro, really just kind of leaning back, waiting on him to throw shit. So I
He
don't know.
throwing punches there. I give him that. But does he usually throw punches in his fights?
Yes, he throws
Yeah,
punches, plenty of them. And
All right,
punches is
I
combinations.
stand corrected. I could be wrong. I stand corrected.
Nah, bro, but
Yeah,
listen,
he
he
throws
don't punch in
punches. That's
between your
one thing he
Hey
does.
man, hey,
Yeah,
hey,
he's pretty
get used to
good.
that
Off the
feeling. Get
pivot,
used
he
to that
throw a lot of
feeling,
punches off the
dog.
Oh
pivot.
hell
You'll be
no!
standing corrected on the 29th too.
Oh hell no!
Hey, I ain't gonna close it out, y'all. We've been on here for a little minute.
Hey, one more hour, Bushido. I'm just talking.
Appreciate you, Bushido.
Friday night, Friday night.
Yeah. Next Friday, same time, y'all. Same time, 8:30 Central Time. Salute to everybody on the panel, man. Salute to everybody that stopped in the chat, man. Much love to everybody that donated to the
Salute to
channel.
my Philly bro up here too.
Yeah, man. Salute to everybody, man. Boxing's looking good, man. Hey, look, salute to PPC, Al Heyman, Showtime, man. They doing really good this year. 2023 has probably been one of the best years in boxing, and Al Heyman and Showtime and them is the head conductor of this train right now. So, yeah, man.
I have to give him his due, man. I have to get Al his due, man. I got
Prayers up for Charlo. Prayers
Thanks to the
up.
Bud fans, we pushed this fight.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Shout out to everybody on the panel, man. Respect.
Yes, sir.
Crazy, man. You can't catch Moby Dick with a big fucking fishing pole, man.
What a fishing pole.
Hey, yo, real quick.
That
Fun
hook
fact.
might do it.
Real quick. Fun fact. Did you know a well and a fish aren't the same thing? Food for thought.
We know that.
Hey, Spence say a
Yeah,
well,
a well
a
is a
shark,
mammal.
and a fish.
Or a fish.
Well is the mammal.
He don't know. He just saying he the biggest. He gonna need everything to catch him.
But
All right, y'all. Peace out,
It
y'all.
don't matter. He about to be a fossil. Peace out.
He's a fraud.